If you want to take your tailgating up a notch this year, Ford has the perfect solution. A new Ford F-150 with available Pro Power onboard. It turns your truck into a mobile generator, so you can plug in a TV, a slow cooker, and other gear. Bring the party to the game or anywhere else you take your truck. Check out F-150, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers. Ford is the official truck of Raider Nation.
Soaring acrobatics, iconic choreography, and stunning cinematic visuals. This is Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. More than a show, it's the soundtrack you love. Get ready to feel the beat of the songs that define the genre. Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. Performing only at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Tickets at MJ1.com.
Been hit by a smooth.
Boyd Gaming is a proud partner of your Las Vegas Raiders. And if you're a fan, there's no better place to play, to indulge, to feast, to bring your besties, and just win, baby. It's the perfect spot to watch the Raiders and enjoy game day specials all season long. Cannery, Sam's Town, and the Boyd family of casinos, where the Raiders want to be. Don't let the game get out of hand. For assistance, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
America First Credit Union has everything you need to get your money working. And for a limited time, new members get a $150 cash bonus for opening a checking account and $200 more for enrolling in and using direct deposit. If you're ready to do more with your money and get up to $350 cash, head to americaFirst.com and become a member today. Subject to membership eligibility, terms, creditworthiness, change, and conditions. Additional requirements may apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
With shared values of commitment to excellence, teamwork, and community service, NV Energy is proud to partner with the Las Vegas Raiders in our Seats for Soldiers program. To show our appreciation for Nevada's military and veteran service members, we're sending some of these deserving individuals to a Las Vegas Raiders home game at Allegiant Stadium during the 2026 season. When it comes to supporting Nevada's communities and its military, you can count on NV Energy. Visit Raiders.com/Seats for Soldiers to learn more.
Hey Raider Nation, whether you've got a few offensive linemen to carry around or a few kids in a carpool, a new Ford SUV fits your needs just right. You've got choices, and Ford has the right one perfectly equipped for you. Check out Explorer, Expedition, Bronco, and Bronco Sport. They're roomy, tech-forward, and ready to roll. See them all today, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers. Ford is the official SUV of Raider Nation.
Tim Cates back inside our Silver and Black studios. Raiders Game Day Live continues as we lead you up to kickoff on this Thursday night. Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals coming up. We'll get you caught up on all the games from week one of the preseason, news and notes, and, of course, the keys to the game. Time now, though, for the Raiders Player Spotlight. He's in his second season with the Silver and Black. Went undrafted a year ago on the practice squad, then elevated to the active roster late in the 2025 season. Looking to have a big 2026. He is Raiders cornerback Greedy Vance Jr., and he joins us now. Greedy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Tim. Thank you for having me. Thank you. I'm doing well.
All right, here we are. Preseason game number one, a few weeks into training camp. How's it been so far?
It's going well. I think we're doing a really good job coming together as a team, continually just building trust, communication, just, seeing the vision that the coaches are setting for us and just believing in the things that they're asking us to do. So it's going really well.
Greedy, this Raiders team goes through a coaching change at the end of this season. How has it been with Clint Kubiak, his new staff, especially on the defensive side of the football and the transition?
Yeah, it's been great. Coach Kubiak and some of the new staff have came in and just made things pretty black and white. They ask us what they want us to do. There's no confusion between what they're trying to ask us to do, and we get it done. So I think that's the best way to operate when it's black and white. So it's really good the way that they're leading us right now.
Raiders cornerback Greedy Vance Jr., my guest, as we get you ready for kickoff from inside Allegiant Stadium. It's the Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals, week one of the preseason. Last year, Greedy, on the practice squad for a lot of the 2025 season, activated late to the regular season roster. What did you work on when that season ended, going into the offseason and looking ahead to OTAs? Was there something you were set on working on this offseason, and did this new coaching staff come in and tell you stuff that they wanted to see you continue to develop and work on?
Yeah, they just wanted me to continue to just get comfortable, continue to be myself, continue to just trust in my ability, and also just, just believing what I'm asking them to do, try not to do too much and things like that. Just being myself around the facility. That's really the most part. Just continue doing what I'm already doing.
Greedy, whether it's on the field or on tape, have you seen that development over the last year from the player you were a season ago going into your first NFL training camp to where you are now, year 2, much more experience? How much better do you feel you've gotten as a player?
A lot more confident, just in what the coach is asking me to do. The relationships are stronger, and that's just the two main things. Confidence and relationships just help give me, the confidence and the ability to go out and play harder, play faster, play smarter. So I most definitely see the difference from last year. It's day and night.
Greedy, take us into that cornerback room. Got some veterans, got a lot of young players. How much are you guys in that cornerback room helping elevate each other's play on and off the field?
Yeah, it's competition, but we do a really good job. Especially these rookies are doing a really good job. Zeke is doing a really good job. Stoops, Dalton, all these guys are coming in, showing how mature they are. Nothing is really too much for them. They just continue to lean on the vets, continue to just ask questions, just being dedicated to this program and just doing the right thing. E. Stokes, Zay, TJ, Chin, they're all doing a good job leading us. They're not setting any bad examples. They continually holding the standard, and if you don't get to the standard, then you will be confronted about it. So it's a tight ship in our room, and we loving it. We loving chasing the standard every day.
All right, Greedy, this week, a big week. You guys had the walkthrough at Allegiant Stadium on Tuesday night, a chance for the team, the new coaching staff to get that game day experience. Now you got our first preseason game. I imagine this Raiders team looking forward to looking through that face mask tonight and seeing a different uniform and some different players.
Super excited for the fans and just the opportunity to play football again. We've been going against each other for a long time. Been in camp for a long time, OTAs, all this stuff. So we finally get an opportunity to go against another team, which is very exciting.
All right, Greedy, appreciate the time. Best of luck in this preseason. Most importantly, stay healthy as you make your way into the regular season and beyond. Looking forward to seeing what you do here in 2026. Appreciate the time.
Thank you so much, Tim.
All right, that's Raiders cornerback Greedy Vance Jr. having a great training camp, looking to translate that onto the field tonight in week 1 of the preseason. When we come back, we'll get to the latest training camp news, a check of the scoreboard. So we lead you up to kickoff from inside Allegiant Stadium. It's the Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. I'm Tim Cates, and you're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Ever see people move an umbrella at a tailgate to cover the beer coolers? Or fill their only sink in a hotel room with ice? It's actually kind of crazy the lengths people will go to make sure their beer is ice cold. But no matter what people do, one thing is pretty clear. Because it's not a beer unless it's a cold beer. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. To tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company. Golden, Colorado. Beer.
Raiders football is brought to you by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold for Raider Nation. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. By Karma Automotive, the official luxury electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Into the end zone! Touchdown, Brock Bowers!
Whether you're courtside or poolside, in a box suite or penthouse suite, on the sideline or a zip line, there's no better place than Vegas to be part of the action. In the arena and out on the town, the loudest cheers, the brightest lights, and the sweetest celebrations. Wherever your night takes you, welcome to Las Vegas. Plan your trip today at visitlasvegas.com.
Raiders football is brought to you by Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, presented by Fabulous Las Vegas, the ultimate destination for sports and entertainment. By Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the Las Vegas Raiders and the NFL. By Coca-Cola, the official soft drink of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. You in? Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Tim Cates back inside our Los Angeles studios as we get you ready for kickoff. Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. It's week one of the preseason, but not the only game on this Thursday night. In fact, 3 of them already underway. Second quarter in Pittsburgh. Steelers taking on the Packers. Jordan Love, 3 for 5, 18 yards passing on the opening drive of the game. Settle for a field goal. Packers lead the Steelers 3-0. No Aaron Rodgers in this one, despite formerly playing for the Packers. Mason Rudolph, 10 of 11 for 93 yards passing. He's been sacked twice so far. Second quarter underway in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow played the first series, 5 of 6, 39 yards passing. Joe Flacco now in at quarterback for Cincinnati, 4 of 7 passing for 47 yards. Luke Altmaier getting the start. No Jared Goff for Detroit. First quarter, 3 minutes into the game. Patriots opening drive, march downfield. Tommy DeVito, 2 for 3 passing, 9 yards. They settle for a field goal. It's 3-0 Patriots over the Colts. Kicking off in about an hour from now. We'll have the Titans and 49ers also getting underway in a few minutes. In Houston, it's the Texans and the Chargers. When we come back inside Allegiant Stadium for the keys to the game, it's the Raiders and Cardinals, week one of the preseason. I'm Tim Cain. You're listening to Raiders Football.
Hey, Raider Nation, we've got a great number 1 pick this year, and Ford has them too. That's because Ford is the number 1 selling truck brand in Nevada. Ford gives you lots of choices, including F-150, Super Duty, Ranger, and Maverick. A great lineup with versatility, durability, and value. Check them all out at your Southern Nevada Ford dealer today. Based on S&P Global Mobility, retail U.S. new vehicle registrations for the truck vehicle type CYTD October 2025.
Boyd Gaming is a proud partner of your Las Vegas Raiders. And if you're a fan, there's no better place to play, to indulge, to feast, to bring your besties, and just win, baby. It's the perfect spot to watch the Raiders and enjoy game day specials all season long. Cannery, Sam's Town, and the Boyd family of casinos, where the Raiders want to be. Don't let the game get out of hand. For assistance, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Soaring acrobatics, iconic choreography, and stunning cinematic visuals. This is Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. More than a show, it's the soundtrack you love. Get ready to feel the beat of the songs that define the genre. Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. Performing only at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Tickets at MJ1.com.
Been hit by a smooth.
America First Credit Union has everything you need to get your money working. And for a limited time, new members get a $150 cash bonus for opening a checking account and $200 more for enrolling in and using direct deposit. If you're ready to do more with your money and get up to $350 cash, head to AmericaFirst.com and become a member today. Subject to membership, eligibility, terms, creditworthiness, changing conditions. Additional requirements may apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Raider Nation, if you want to take your tailgating up a notch this year, Ford has the perfect solution. A new Ford F-150 with available Pro Power onboard. It turns your truck into a mobile generator, so you can plug in a TV, a slow cooker, and other gear. Bring the party to the game or anywhere else you take your truck. Check out F-150, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers. Ford is the official truck of Raider Nation.
Boyd Gaming is a proud partner of your Las Vegas Raiders. And if you're a fan, there's no better place to play, to indulge, to feast, to bring your besties, and just win, baby. It's the perfect spot to watch the Raiders and enjoy game day specials all season long. Cannery, Sam's Town, and the Boyd family of casinos, where the Raiders want to be. Don't let the game get out of hand. For assistance, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
JT back with Eric Allen and Matt Millen. This week's Keys to the Game are brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Raiders. Low fares, non-stop flights, only at Allegiant.com. Greg Beaker is lighting the torch tonight, so we're excited about that. Matt, let's begin with your key to this first preseason game. A lot of people are here to see number 15, Fernando Mendoza. What do you expect?
I expect him to be protected, and that's where it all starts up front, is that offensive line. And they've had some changeover in that offensive line. I'm anxious to watch to see exactly where they're at.
EA, you've been watching this team, covering this team very closely, a lot of breakdowns. in the off season. What do you want to see by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock local time tonight?
I want to see that front seven. That front seven is so important for this defense to be able to get on and show us about their overall positioning is going to be like. I think that's very important going into the 2026 season.
I mentioned Greg Biekert, one of the more unsung Raider leaders, and you just know he came to play. What a reader of the defense, calling those defensive plays.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you about that Indianapolis Colts game. We're down at halftime. We don't know what's going on. Peyton Manning is checking here, checking that. Biekert found the key. What he was doing when he's saying run and pass, the rest of the game, we shut him down and end up winning the game.
I'll tell you, the coordinators are on the field tonight. Robbie Leonard will be talking about him a lot on the field. Andrew Janoko will also be on the field. And we are excited here for this game. A lot of fans in attendance here for the first preseason game. Arizona looked really good at the Hall of Fame game. They put up a lot of stats, a lot of excitement in that game there also. So they're coming in with a little chip. They got a good running game, and they're trying to figure out their quarterback with Jacoby Brissett. Carson Beck will not be playing tonight for the Arizona Cardinals, but the depth on this team and on the defense, and EA very quickly, not a lot of respect overall for this team.
Without a doubt, they have to find a way to get that receiver going this year.
Let's go to the national anthem. The opening kickoff is coming up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Las Vegas business is moving fast, but you can stay ahead at vegasbusiness.com. Introducing Vegas Business, smart local coverage from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, built for the people shaping what's coming next. From gaming and real estate to tech, finance, and small business, Vegas Business connects you to the ideas and insights driving Southern Nevada's economy. Visit vegasbusiness.com for the latest updates and look for the bi-weekly print edition in Sunday's Review-Journal. Vegas Business, innovation, insight, impact.
When it comes to hospitality, entertainment, and gaming, one name stands above the rest. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Its excellence is recognized by national awards, including a Best Casino Outside of Las Vegas title from Newsweek in 2025, and 3 times USA Today's Reader's Choice honors. Plus, it's the only casino hotel with a prestigious AAA 5-diamond rating, over 7,500 slots, A-list entertainment, world-class hospitality. Discover why Yamava is California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Whether you're courtside or poolside, in a box suite or penthouse suite, on the sideline or a zip line, there's no better place than Vegas to be part of the action. In the arena and out on the town, the loudest cheers, the brightest lights, and the sweetest celebrations. Wherever your night takes you, welcome to Las Vegas. Plan your trip today at visitlasvegas.com.
Raiders Masquerade, powered by Confirmed 360, is back for year number 3. Go all in with the all-inclusive tailgate located in Lot B at Allegiant Stadium. The ultimate pregame with unlimited food, an open bar, and live music before every home game. No game ticket needed, just your pass to pregame. Visit RaidersExperiences.com today for passes or walk up before the game while space lasts. Again, that's RaidersExperiences.com to party with the nation.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Las Vegas Raiders football.
JT along with the Hall of Famer Eric Allen and Matt Millen. What a beautiful anthem underway as they rolled out the flag from both 30s. And there was a moment of silence to honor Austin Al-Del-Nabi, the officer who was lost here. So a lot of heavy hearts here tonight at Allegiant Stadium. As we get ready for the game to begin, countdown coming up here momentarily. Again, Greg Biekert right now is going to light the torch. EA, you put together a nice story on him. And Matt, you played linebacker at the highest level for this team. Whenever a linebacker lights the torch, you got to feel good about that.
Yeah, and Beek's the right guy to do it. He's one of those guys, very disciplined player. He was exactly where he was supposed to be all the time, and he's right where he's supposed to be right now.
The Raiders play at Arizona late in the regular season. Tom Brady was here on the sideline along with Mark Davis, Michael Melvin, one of the other owners, and Jim and Jerry Plunkett on the sideline pregame also. And Tom Brady was greeting EA, the players, coming off the field and after the pregame warm-up. So he was right there trying to get this team ready to a commitment to excellence going forward.
Without a doubt, JT. Huge presence, and all these young players have grown up watching Tom Brady. Just so fortunate that this organization has him on the sideline and doing what he can to help elevate this football team.
Matt, what's also interesting is we're watching the quarterbacks warm up. Kirk Cousins will get the start tonight. Fernando Mendoza should get a lot of play tonight. That's the big story nationally around the NFL, is how are the Raiders going to break in eventually the number 1 pick overall?
I think the Raiders did a fantastic job in that quarterback room in the offseason. I think that's the best possible group that you could have. Aiden O'Connor he's a good quarterback.
Yes.
He's marketable. He's a really good backup quarterback.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think this quarterback room is perfectly suited to learn from a guy who understands the National Football League. I think all the mentality and the preparation is the same. Just love this quarterback room and how it's designed.
I think Kirk is the perfect guy.
Yeah.
He's unselfish. He's a guy who's wants the young guys to learn. He wants to bring them along. He's long in the tooth, but he can still play.
Yeah, he can.
All right, let's ditch it down to the 50 for the coin toss.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to Thursday Night Football. Tonight's coin, the NFL shield is heads, the T is for tails. NFL shield is heads, T is for tails. Arizona, it's your choice. What do you call? The call's tails. The call is tails. It is tails. You won the toss. Defer. Arizona's won the toss. We'll defer. You want the football. Which direction are you guys kicking? Stay right there, gentlemen. Las Vegas will receive at this end. Shake hands, guys. Let's have a great game.
That is Bill Vinovich, who is the referee for tonight. Get ready for some enhancing of the replays tonight. There's going to be a lot of different looks here to kick off the preseason in 2026. And EA, I think it's pretty good that the Raiders get the ball first, because we're sensing they're going to play the quarterbacks here and Fernando towards halftime here, so I'd rather get an extra attempt for him out of the gate early, as Kirk Cousins will get the start.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you want to see this offense and how they're going to get off. We kind of have an idea of what we're going to focus on and what we're going to be about. But for the first time, we're going to see it all live here on Thursday Night Football.
Excited for the crowd that is still coming into attendance here. They must be listening to me on the radio. As I said, wear black. Wear black. I'm seeing a lot of fans wearing black and a lot of youngsters here at the game. The opening kickoff is brought to you by Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. And really important here, the special teams aspect, Matt Millen, of this team. When you played and all of your glorious Super Bowl special teams were big, now the kicking game's a little bit different. We're still having the dynamic kickoff here, and we're going to see Mike Washington Jr. back and Devin Tompkins for the Raiders here, as this kickoff will start at the 35-yard line. Remember, the setup zone between the 30 and the 35-yard lines, and both players can't move until the ball is touched in the landing zone or the end zone. The landing zone extends from the goal line to the 20-yard line, and standard touchbacks on kickoffs are placed at the 35. And there's the kick down to Ryland at the 4. He takes it up the right side, cuts towards the middle, out to over the 30, and he'll get out of bounds and around the 33. EA, nice return.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think we all can agree that special teams is so critical and important for all these backup players. So again, if you're on these special teams, you have to show out. You got to make a splash play so these coaches will know your name at the end of a breakdown.
Yeah, you got to be consistent every single time.
Raiders going right to left on your radio dial. It'll be a 1st and 10 on the Raiders' 32-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center. The fullback is Connor Hayward. Ashton Genty in the backfield. That'll be a handoff to Ashton right up the middle. Tries to bounce outside. Picks up about 2 yards here. Matt, we talked about running it up the middle behind Tyler Linderbaum. I think we're going to see a heavy dose of that this season.
I think you'll have to, and I think that's such a big piece of that offense. Linderbaum controls the whole thing. He controls the communications. He's an all-pro type of player, and they're going to lean heavy on him in that offensive line.
Jalen Naylor on the left side. Also Trey Tucker next to him. Jack Besh out on the field along with Michael Mayer as Kirk is in the shotgun here on the 35. It is 2nd and 7. Kirk looking left, looking back towards the middle, dumps it off to the right, but it's deflected. That'll be no gain, tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Guys, what's interesting, first play came out in a 22 look, so that personnel, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver. The second play of the game here, we're going to about 11 personnel, so it tells you that our team's going to be able to get in multiple groupings to really get the defense on their toes.
The strength of this offense is their tight ends.
Yes, yeah.
Trey out to the far left, Brock in the slot. Out to the far right is Jalen Naylor on a 3rd and 7 on the Raiders' 35-yard line. Cousins taking his time, changing the play at the line of scrimmage, barking out calls to the right side. Kirk looking left here, throwing to the side. Caught, nice. Jack Besh. Right at the marker, and Jack Besh showing emotion as the Raiders pick up their first down of the preseason.
That was a really good catch because it was both the receiver and the defender got there at the very same time, and the ball is right where it's supposed to be, and Besh just able just pick it out of the air.
What did we talk about so much last year, guys, about Jack was making those contested catches in college? When was that going to show up? A back shoulder kind of throw. Great job by him keeping that contested catch.
Ashton deep in the backfield. Jack Besh in motion. Now he'll settle right next to Kirk Cousins and play action as Kirk throws it out to Michael Mayer to the left side. Picks up about 7. They'll keep the clock running in bounds there. 13:24 to go underway. And the Raiders with another nice gain. And, Matt, that's a player I'm talking about a lot. I've been saying this often. Michael Mayer has got to be involved more with this offense.
And it's smart to do it. And it was interesting. They had him on the inside on the line of scrimmage, and then he blocked and then released slow. And then he was able to just pick up, 6 or 7 yards right there.
It'll be a 2nd and 4 up to 49, 13 minutes to go underway at Allegiant Stadium. Kirk Cousins going to hand it off again right up the middle to Ashton Genty, enough for a first down. And EA, another big thing that we've been talking about, the ability for this team. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. It'll be a 3rd and 1. The ability for this team, EA, to pick up first downs on 2nd down will be critical this year.
Without a doubt. And again, you're going back to those groupings. You're trying to really dictate the tempo of the football game by your groupings. They're doing a really good job of continuing to have different players come in and out right now. Love the pace of this Raiders football team.
It'll be a 3rd and 1. Another handoff right up the middle. Nice gain for Ashton Genty. He's still moving, and he gets to the 36-yard line of Arizona and pounding the rock, Matt Millen, as you said in the opening, right behind Tyler Linderbaum off the right side.
That's exactly what they needed to do. Linderbaum is, like I said, he's special. He's made this offensive line mesh together, and they're just at the start of it, but they're physical, and that is what they wanted to see tonight, is some physicality.
Great to see a healthy Colt Miller at left guard. Naylor goes all the way out to the left. Ashton Genty lines up next to Kirk Cousins, who's in the shotgun, and Trey is in motion here on a 1st and 10. Cousins looking left, hits Trey Tucker out to the left side. He's got some room and gets out about the 21-yard line. Another nice read by Kirk Cousins finding EA Trey Tucker.
Love it. First game, tons of movement from your inside slot receiver, kind of giving you an idea if it's man or zone, and then you allow the speedy Tucker getting on the out route, getting good yardage.
1st and 10 for the Silver and Black on the 20, 11:23 to go as we're underway at Allegiant Stadium. Kirk Cousins taking command. Mike Washington Jr. in the backfield. Michael Mayer off to the right in motion next to Jalen Naylor here on this first down. He pitches it out to Washington on the left side, powers forward, keeps his legs moving for a short gain of 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, this is exactly what they wanted to do. One of the things they told us prior to the game was we want to be physical. We want to be able to come off the ball and move it on our own terms. And so this is exactly what they're doing right now.
Ian Thomas in, Connor Haywood out here as it'll be a 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. 10:42 to go. First quarter underway. Kirk Cousins in at quarterback, and it looks like he'll be under center on this play. Washington, the single back. Trey Tucker far out to the right. Jalen Naylor to the left. Kirk Cousins looking right. Throws it out to Trey Tucker, who goes down and gets it. for a 6-7 yard gain. And that'll set up a short third down. Love that, EA. When Trey, we think of him as a big threat, but to be a possession guy that could eventually help move the chains.
Awesome. People talk so much coming this season about, hey, not having a number one receiver. Hey, we have a number one receiver. That guy's name is Brock Bowers. So you as a receiver, you have to find a way to do something just a little special in the receiver spot to keep you on the football field.
Nice. All right, so we have Michael Mayer on the left side at tight end, Jack Best next to him, Trey Tucker far left, and Jalen Naylor on the right side. Kirk looking left the whole way, throws it in the flat to Michael Mayer. He's got to make someone miss. That's a touchdown! Las Vegas Raiders, Big Mike! Michael Mayer makes the move. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! 6-0 silver and black.
That's exactly what you wanted to see from this offense and that quarterback and the tight ends. They use the tight ends underneath, and they use a wide receiver outside. Ran the football a little bit, but I'll tell you what, Cousins was dead on this whole first series.
Outstanding job by this football team. Not only were they successful in this first drive, they were able to protect the quarterback without having to max protect. So now you have more guys in the routes. You got your big tight end one-on-one with a linebacker, beats him and finishes with a great play in the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point here. Snap, hold, up, and it is good as the Raiders come right out of the gate, finding big Michael Mayer, who looks really excited on the sidelines. Fantastic. Raiders take a quick 7-0 lead. There's a timeout on the field. You're listening to Raiders football.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Hey, Raider Nation. Whether you've got a few offensive linemen to carry around or a few kids in a carpool, a new Ford SUV fits your needs just right. You've got choices, and Ford has the right one perfectly equipped for you. Check out Explorer, Expedition, Bronco, and Bronco Sport. They're roomy, tech-forward, and ready to roll. See them all today, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers. Ford is the official SUV of Raider Nation.
Soaring acrobatics, iconic choreography, and stunning cinematic visuals. This is Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. More than a show, it's the soundtrack you love. Get ready to feel the beat of the songs that define the genre. Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. Performing only at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Tickets at MJ1.com.
Been hit by a smooth.
America First Credit Union has everything you need to get your money working. And for a limited time, new members get a $150 cash bonus for opening a checking account and $200 more for enrolling in and using direct deposit. If you're ready to do more with your money and get up to $350 cash, head to americaFirst.com and become a member today. Subject to membership, eligibility, terms, creditworthiness, change, and conditions. Additional requirements may apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Raiders lead early 7-0 on a 10-play, 67-yard drive. 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Kirk Cousins to Michael Mayer. And now the kickoff team is out. Matt Gay will be kicking off. Devin Duvernay will be back, and Almir Smith-Marset deep back. And these guys played well in the first game. I'm telling you, special teams, as I went back, EA, and looked at the Hall of Fame game, you were a little busy at the Hall of Fame. I have a feeling you weren't sitting there charting the plays.
No, not for that game.
High kick down to about the 3-yard line. Smith-Marset takes it out, cuts up the middle, and takes it out to about the 26-yard line.
Right.
Matt, we were excited to see Michael Mayer get a touch early, and he made someone miss around the goal line, which is critical going forward, showcasing his athletic ability.
This is one of the top tight ends in the National Football League. And not only, here's the thing that I like about him. He reminds me of Dave Casper because he can block. He's not a guy who's afraid to stick his face in and get blocking, but in the passing game, you got what you get. I mean, he's a good player.
Jacoby Brissett is under center, and the sensation, Jeremiah Love, gets the handoff off the left side and picks up about 3. And EA, this running back was taken high. So was Ashton Genty the year before. This is a good running back room with James Conner. They got good players, also solid players overall. Teron Johnson on the tackle there early.
Without a doubt. I mean, they have explosive players. He was an amazing player last year, University of Notre Dame, just racking up just explosive play after explosive play. Be interesting to see how they use him in this first drive.
Play action as Brissett drops it off to the right side. Short gain close, out of bounds. Jeremy Chin on the tackle. Matt, I like the safeties here. Isaiah Palomalo, I think, is going to have to push to keep his position there. And Jeremy Chin, the veteran, he can play up near the line of scrimmage or drop back in coverage.
Yeah, the most important thing is, when you have a tackle, you got to make him. You can't at open field stuff and miss him. So you got 3rd and short right here. This is what I like to see, just how we come off the ball right here. Looks like they're spreading them out. They're going 4 wides.
Adam Butler up front here. Jacoby Brissett in the shotgun on the 35. Jacoby in the shotgun is looking down the left side. A high ball and overthrown. But a late flag comes in on the play.
It's going to be a hold on the Raiders. Looks like he grabbed onto his arm.
Yeah, on Teron Johnson, who has been converted, EA, in practice to the
Pass
safety
interference,
position.
number 3, defense, spot foul, automatic, first down.
Yeah, that's something the Raiders want to avoid this year.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about EA getting off the field on 3rd down. They had an opportunity because that looked like it was going to be an overthrown pass.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I thought they had really good safety play there, getting off that hash, breaking on that ball, making it a really tight window for Brissett to throw it into. So, again, you got to really trust that safety's going to be over top. Just kind of squeeze to that hip and make a play when those hands go up.
It'll be a 1st and 10 for Arizona on the Raiders 45, going left to right on your radio dial. Handoff to Jeremiah Love, and he gets hit hard right there. Quay Walker with a great tackle. Nice to see that up the middle. Talk about filling the hole and then throwing his body in there, EA.
Without a doubt, so important for this football team to stop the run. How many times last year did we have to get into some 2nd and shorts situations? We want to make this a 2nd and long, force this football team and have to throw in the football. But as you see these Raiders right now, starting in this shell look, this too high look, and then one of those safeties, if they see runs, going to come into the box a little bit early.
Movement early. It looks like a false start here by Arizona.
You know what I liked about that last play?
Who's that?
Quay Walker got off
number
the block
73,
really well.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
The Jacoby Brissett story is interesting because he was going to be the lowest paid quarterback in the NFL, and he gets a lot of respect around the league. He was holding out for a while, EA, and he got a little bit of money, a little bit more.
Yep.
But a lot of people are wondering about the quarterback draft next year for Arizona, not Jacoby Brissett. He wants to play in this league.
He's a professional football player. He's one of those guys who's going to be in the film room, going to know what the right offense is to get his team into. Does a really good job. Won some good games last year. I think he had 19 touchdowns. So he's a professional quarterback. And he's going to do everything he can to hold off those Cardinals football team for trying to get that number 1 pick next year.
Teron Johnson with an open field tackle on Jeremiah Love. That brings up a 3rd and 11 on the 46-yard line of the Raiders. Kwity Paye, Jonah Laulu there. Jacoby has time in the pocket, throws it off to the right side, caught inside the 30-yard line. A very nice gain over the middle there. Eric Stokes on the coverage there. Michael Wilson of the Cardinals with the reception.
Right, that was a 1 high look. So you have man-to-man all over the board. You have that free safety in the middle, so you can't run those inside routes. So if you're a corner, you have to play outside in on that particular play. He would have been in great position if he'd have just allowed his receiver to go inside, because that's where the help is.
Tyler Algier in at running back, another good one in a good running back room as they're going to hand it off to him straight up the middle, and he's got room. He's going to pick up about 8 yards, taking it down to the Raiders' 22-yard line. After that penalty, Matt, Arizona's got their legs underneath them and are in right outside the red zone.
Well, what they're able to do on that 3rd down is give him some pretty good protection. Yeah. And he was able to just take his time and make a really good throw. So here you got 2nd and about 3 right here.
Ball's on the 21-yard line as Jacoby Brissett is under center. He's going to hand it off again right up the middle, trying to bounce outside. Enough for the first down. Another solid running play as they're able to bounce outside. Tyler Algier picks up a first down. Jeremy Chin on the tackle, push out of bounds.
He lost leverage on that one. He's supposed to come more to the outside. He came inside out.
Yeah, you're right. On those misdirection plays, those boots and things like that, that backside guy, you have to be responsible for that edge.
Yep. It's not easy either.
No Max Crosby in. Max Crosby is not playing for the Silver and Black here, and you're seeing just a basic front for the Silver and Black as Brissett is under center again. 1st and 10 on the Raiders' 14-yard line. Single back set, another handoff to the right side. No gain there. The Raiders' defensive line swarm, led again by Quay Walker.
There you go. That's a great job there. So on that particular play there, Kuntz is going to be responsible for that backside gap. Mm-hmm. So that linebacker going to have to really fly down what we call that C gap, and he does an amazing job. When you're breaking down film on him, he does an amazing job of playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yep.
And you know what I like about him? He sees the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very rarely does he take false steps. He's a guy who's where he's supposed to be.
Malcolm Kuntz and Kwity Paye are the defensive ends here as Brissett is under center again. Flag on the play. That'll be against Arizona. They'll push it back.
False start, number 47, offense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
You know, Eric, we spent a lot of time with Robbie Leonard, and we're going to talk about him a lot tonight on the broadcast. A guy who just coached the defensive line and did more than that. Now we're going to see his scheme and his system as an overall defensive coordinator.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we talked so much about the change in defenses. Hey, we're going to a 34. The 34 is important because the nose tackle is the guy who's going to be a big space eater. We don't have that guy right now.
Right.
So it's going to look more like a 4-down lineman with Kwity Paye playing that end and have Malcolm Kuntz on that left side. Oh, Malcolm Kuntz almost had the big-time play right there. Right. But that's what it's about, really.
Brissett
it's about
outside the pocket threw an out pass, cut back in for a nice gain short of the first down. Kendrick Bourne on the reception. That was 2nd and 15. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3 here for the Arizona Cardinals. 4:15 to go in the first quarter at Allegiant Stadium. JT along with Eric Allen, Matt Millen, Tim Cates back in studio. Good to have the Raider Nation back at Allegiant Stadium tonight. Jeremiah Love remains in the backfield as Brissett will be under center. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Jeremiah Love, their top pick there. He'll get a fake handoff to the left. Brissett's going to plant his right foot, throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. On a unique play there as he kept the pocket alive, and a nice throw by Brissett overall. Solid play as they pick up the touchdown. And I'll tell you, when I look at this play and how Brissett was able to make a play outside the pocket, very strong play as he planted his right foot, and Marvin Harrison Jr. got open. And EA, we're going to be hearing his name a lot as he ran on the back of the end zone line, got both feet in bounds.
It's just a great throw, great play. That's the second boot we've seen in this drive. So when they run that boot, if you're the backside corner, you really have to do a great job of getting your hands on that receiver because he's running away from you.
That's a good play call. That was a good series for them.
Yep.
Flag on the play on this extra point, which is good, but a flag on the field here. We'll wait for the call. Referees are huddling up. On a touchdown from Marvin Harrison Jr., his father, the Hall of Fame legend.
Has to be a big year for Marvin this year.
Marvin's
expecting a lot.
Talented kid.
Yes.
Really talented kid.
Yeah. I was just telling you, he's already been in the league 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's time for him to step
Offside.
up.
Defense. That penalty will be forced on the kickoff. The try is good. Timeout.
7-7 is the score. When we come back, more action from the field. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Raiders football is brought to you by Allegiant, the official airline of the Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights, only at Allegiant.com. America First Credit Union, the official credit union of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. By Cox, powered by Cox, proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders.
This is Modelo Especial. You can feel it. Modelo Especial, the model for everyday beer. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Some things are not meant to be rushed. They are crafted to be claimed. From legendary tequila founder John Paul de Joria comes the award-winning Bandero Premium Tequila. Small batch, additive-free, triple distilled blue agave, aged 7 years in the rich Los Altos soil of Jalisco, Mexico. Crafted to be claimed, Bandero Tequila. Treat yourself. 21 and over. Please drink responsibly.
When it comes to hospitality, entertainment, and gaming, one name stands above the rest. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Its excellence is recognized by national awards, including a Best Casino Outside of Las Vegas title from Newsweek in 2025, and 3 times USA Today's Reader's Choice honors. Plus, it's the only casino hotel with a prestigious AAA 5-diamond rating, over 7,500 slots, A-list entertainment, world-class hospitality. Discover why Yamava is California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium. 7-all the first quarter of Raiders football, presented by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders. Arizona scoring drive. 10 plays, 73 yards, 5:57 off the clock on that Marvin Harrison Jr. touchdown. Get ready, everyone. Where were you when number 15 made his debut? That's coming up shortly here as Arizona is about to kick off. Looks like Kirk Cousins has the cap on. He does, and Fernando Mendoza should be coming up shortly here. Chad Ryland on the kickoff, back deep for the Silver and Black on a unique time now to come back and bounce back. Devin Tompkins and Mike Washington Jr. coming up off the left side. Washington Jr., nice run, gets out to the 30, but a late flag comes in from the back judge. EA, you want to clean up some special teams penalties.
Have to be a positive this year on special teams. Every unit on special teams has to be a positive.
During the return,
right now.
Holding, number 34, receiving team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, first down.
Well, Raider Nation, Fernando Mendoza, as we've been waiting for his opportunity to play, Jack Besh, Washington Jr., but you can hear the crowd here at Allegiant Stadium. Raider Nation is looking for a great future with the number 1 pick overall, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Indiana, and he will be under center for his first attempt here in the Silver and Black. Mike Washington Jr. in the backfield. Fernando hands it off right up the middle. Washington into a pile, about a 1-yard gain.
Right.
Well, we've been talking about this a lot, and Matt, you were saying maybe he comes in a little bit sooner than expected, but Cousins looked great on that opening drive.
And I think that's why he's in sooner, because Cousins did exactly what they needed him to do. And Kirk's been around this thing a long time now. This is, 14th, 15th year, so.
Grant, Rogers, Meredith, the seconds are in on the offensive line as Fernando is in the shotgun. Mike Washington Jr. out to the left. Fernando looking right the whole way. Pocket is breaking down. Looks like he's going to throw it out of bounds. EA, good decision by him. The pocket was collapsing quickly. He just threw it away.
Without a doubt. Again, we were thinking about groupings here. We went empty on that. So usually as a defender, when I'm thinking empty, the ball has to be out fast because we know we don't have the edges covered offensive line-wise. So really good decision by Fernando getting rid of the ball.
On top of that, it was good coverage.
Yes.
They were on top of him.
Jack Besh is out to the far right. Fernando is in the shotgun here on a third down. A little bit of pressure. Fernando looking right the whole way. Going up in the air for an outstanding catch again is Jack Besh. Enough for a first down, and this is what we've wanted to see from Jack Besh. Be that possession receiver on third down, EA, and he comes through and makes a big catch for Fernando Mendoza.
Yes, awesome. Hey, this is what we want to see from Jack. You know, those contested catches, high point catches. When we were breaking him down 2 years ago, these are the things that were popping off on film. I love this aspect, being able to go out, extending, and getting the ball.
Malik Benson, also Connor Haywood in at fullback in front of Mike Washington. It'll be a run up the middle again. Not much there off to the right side behind most of the Raiders, number 2. Good to see Rogers in there, also number 76. And EA, the offensive line got a nice look on that first drive. They felt really good. Most of them got pulled out of this game. Albert O in now at tight end.
Yeah, and what you're going to see now is a little bit more max protection, so that tight end won't be out in the routes. He will be in trying to protect and helping one of the tackles on some of these edge rushers on passing downs.
Jack Bash out to the left. Fernando is under center. Mike Washington Jr. in the backfield. It'll be a play action as Fernando looks like he wanted to take a shot, but he dumps it off underneath to Mike Washington. But a flag on the play.
It was smart, though. Yep. He went to the outside. He took he got his read, and then he came back underneath and dumped it where he was supposed to.
Holding, number 60, offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still second down.
That hold is on Charles Grant, number 60, who's been fighting for a position here, EA, like all these backups. Finally, John Spytek, who did a really good job signing Linderbaum and building depth on the offensive line. A lot of these young offensive linemen didn't play last year. They're proving themselves now.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you can tell these coaches are really dialed in because that was a 12 personnel with 2 tight ends, but they weren't out in the routes. They were blocking, trying to pick up blitzing guys on the outside to give Fernando opportunities to throw the ball.
Fernando dumps it off to the right side, and Mike Washington Jr. got drilled, and the ball comes out here big. 3rd and 18.
And he got rid of that ball quick.
He did.
That's not a throw he really wanted to make.
Now listen, guys. Listen
That's
to
a
this.
kill ball.
So this is cover 2, right? Quarterbacks don't want to throw the out route in cover 2 because us corners, we have like 2 or 3 big hits in us, and that's one of them. When the guy's not looking at you, and you have the opportunity to square up on him. So, again, that's going to be something we point out to our young quarterback in film tomorrow.
Devin Tompkins and Malik Benson are off to the left as Fernando has an inside handoff to Dylan Lobby, has a little bit of space, gets back to the original line of scrimmage on 3rd and 18. Here comes A.J. Cole, and not that eventful for Fernando in his opening drive for the Silver and Black, but I think Matty played it safe, didn't want to make a mistake there, threw one away, an incomplete pass overall, and Fernando now has the blood pumping as he's played for the Raiders in his first series.
Yeah, no, not a bad series. And you're dealing with a lot of guys up front that aren't the regular guys, so we'll take it.
A.J. Cole back at his 11-yard line, one of the best punters in all of football. Duvernay is back at the, look at that kick,
That's
down
how you
to
turn
the
the
14-yard line, tackled outside of
Great
the 21.
job.
What a kick.
Yeah, what a kick. Man, love that aspect.
Well, he's a tremendous asset for this team, and we'll come right back with the score from Allegiant Stadium with 37 seconds to go, 7-all. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now.
Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Nonstop flights from Las Vegas to Santa Maria, one way for as low as $44. Must be purchased by 9/13/2026 for travel between 8/20/2026 and 2/7/2027. Seats and dates and limited restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Las Vegas business is moving fast, but you can stay ahead at vegasbusiness.com. Introducing Vegas Business, smart local coverage from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, built for the people shaping what's coming next. From gaming and real estate to tech, finance, and small business, Vegas Business connects you to the ideas and insights driving Southern Nevada's economy. Visit vegasbusiness.com for the latest updates and look for the bi-weekly print edition in Sunday's Review-Journal. Vegas Business, innovation, insight, impact.
Tim Case back inside our Silver and Black studios with the Scoreboard update brought to you by Allegiant, the official airline of the Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights only at Allegiant.com. Halftime in Pittsburgh, Steelers lead the Packers 7-6. Luton Nichols with a touchdown run. They've reached the half in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow played the first series. It has been all Joe Flacco, 5 of 8, 51 yards, and a touchdown pass. Bengals lead the Lions 10-3. 4 minutes to go first half in Foxborough. Patriots out in front of the Colts 3-0 early first quarter in Houston. The Texans with a 7-3 lead over the Chargers. Back inside at Allegiant Stadium, JTEA Matt, guys.
As always, thank you, Tim Cates. That was a 59-yard punt for A.J. Cole. Thanks for joining us, 7-all. 37 seconds to go in the first quarter as Gardner Minshew, a familiar name to Raider Nation, and is in. It's a 1st and 10 on Arizona's own 22, going left to right on your radio dial. Zeke Masses and Jermon McCoy in at corner as there's a handoff right up the middle, and the Raiders swarm. Several Raiders there at the point of attack. A short gain for Arizona. Zeke Masses, EA, what a player so far. Talk about the guys who flashed. It was Benson at wide receiver and Zeke Masses throughout training camp.
Yeah, without doubt. And you have to continue to do that. And in the first preseason game, you got to find a way to make a play, make a splash. The guys are continuing to say your name after the game to give you an opportunity to find a spot on this roster.
Trayton Stukes in the game. Tristan McCullum also in for the silver and black here as we wrap up first quarter here. Also, Greedy Vance will be coming back in. So, a good first quarter. We got a lot of good things out of the way. Players are healthy. Fernando Mendoza. That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Raiders football is brought to you by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold for Raider Nation. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. By Karma Automotive, the official luxury electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Into the end zone! Touchdown, Brock Bowers!
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days, 5 4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by too fast. Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
Rahan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law. Here to give you some facts before you pick an injury lawyer. Fact 1. A lot of lawyers say they're the best, but only Naqvi won Best of Las Vegas Gold 11 straight times. Fact 2. Over 1,000 of our cases were referred to us from other lawyers. When other lawyers trust you to handle their cases, you should too. Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Naqvi at 702-INJURED.
As the official ticket marketplace of the Raiders in the NFL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game. Whether you're cheering on the Raiders at home or away, Ticketmaster has you covered. With Ticketmaster's interactive seat map, you'll get a 360-degree preview of your seats so you can make sure you have the best view of those pivotal plays. Plus, the Ticketmaster app makes it easy to sell or transfer your tickets if your plans change, and the mobile tickets make getting in on game day a breeze. Find tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Raiders. That's Ticketmaster.com/Raiders.
Along with Matt Millen and Eric Allen, we are underway in the second quarter. It'll be a 2nd and 9 for Gardner Minshew. Kieran Crawford in on the edge here. Also Brennan Jackson on defense for the silver and black. As Minshew is in the shotgun here on his own 23, looking left the entire time, drops it underneath to Jeremiah Love. He makes a spin move and tackled by Cody Lindenberg. And I'm looking forward to seeing who we have out here at linebacker, Matt, with Cody Lindenberg, also Tommy Eichenberg, to see how those two step up, even though the Raiders brought in really good established linebackers.
Yeah, and they have the experience from a year ago, so there's a little bit of confidence, but this is where you polish your game right here.
Minshew in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers stacked to the right, 2 to the left. Minshew there, looks like they moved, but no flag there. Dump off pass to the left side. Looks like enough for a first down. I thought the left tackle moved to Arizona there, but no flag on the play.
Those are those critical opportunities, guys, where those corners who are trying to fight their way onto that number 1 spot need to make a play. Stay sticky on that coverage.
Jonah Laulu up front. This is their stout backup group of defensive tackles here. As we take a look at this new second unit for the Raiders on defense overall. 1st and 10 on the 37. Minshew hands it off again to Love, tries to bump outside through the middle of the field. No gain there again. Nice swarming play. Lindenberg also, number 55, right there at the point of attack.
Yeah, Jono, that was a really good push up front from that tackle spot, man. Really created that disruption and penetration in the backfield.
Guys, I think the big story here is Jamard McCoy is in number 28 at corner, and he has the opportunity, EA, to be a great one if they can get him healthy and keep him healthy. He looks healthy here tonight.
Yeah, we talked a lot about him this year. He just needs to be able to turn that breaking and that opportunities to make those interceptions on.
Hand off to the right side. Love's got a little bit of momentum on a 2nd and 8 and gets out near, but a late flag comes in. Could be a late hit here on the ground. Referee's coming over to make this call. With 2nd and 8, close to a first down on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get the first there, right on the line.
Looked like one of the officials were talking to Tommy Eichenberg. We'll see what the call is here coming up. Here it is.
Personal foul, number 44, defense. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run, automatic, first down.
Guys, that looked like maybe one of the Raider games from when Matt was playing. He just he saw the ball there and he tried to punch the ball out. I think the ref kind of got confused, like he was trying to punch the player.
I missed it. That's pretty good then, if he could get a good shot in like that.
Yeah, get a good shot in.
Well, Tommy was fighting to change the call, and the ref would have nothing to do with it. Arizona now going right to left on your radio dial. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the 38 of the Raiders. Gardner Minshew under center. It's a bunch package to the left. Minshew's going to hand it off again right up to the middle, and a big stop and big hit along the way as they're trying to feed Jeremiah Love right up the middle, and another solid hit. Cody Lindenberg right there, and Raiders filling the gap there nicely there as they could have got off the field, but a personal foul. Crawford also out there showing emotion.
He baited him a little bit. He stepped up a couple times, twice, and then the third time he came and he took the inside shoulder and was able to get inside and make the tackle. Good play. No gain.
Yeah, Lindenberg and Eichenberg are both trying to be impact players here on more than just special teams. Gardner Minshew throws it out to the right. Close to a first down on the play. It was 2nd and 10. Tommy Eichenberg again. So, Matt, after you talked to Robbie Leonard yesterday, you're getting a philosophy of this defense going forward with a lot of hybrid players that can play multiple positions.
Right. You have to be a guy who's very versatile, particularly in that back 4, back 5, safety-wise. You want to show the coaches you can cover and tackle.
Minshew under center. It'll be a 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line of the Raiders. One back set, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As Minshew is training the clock down, he'll just hand it off straight up the middle again. Not much of a gain. About a 2-yard gain on this play. And once again, that was Tyler Algier and Cody Lindenberg again making a play, making a name for himself on this drive all over the field.
He's going to be maybe the 3rd linebacker in that shuffle. That's what you want to do when you have 2 great players in front of you. You want to find a way to get yourself on that football field.
Well, Stooks is in at safety at number 31. We're excited to see Kieran Crawford come in out of Auburn. He's out on the field here. It'll be a 2nd and 6 on the 24 of the Raiders. Gardner Minshew is under center. Play action. He's rolling out to the right. Hits an open receiver. Spun around and tackled. Great tackle by Greedy Vance to stop a potential first down, Matt.
Yeah, did a really nice job of coming up and taking him out. And he's one-on-one out in the open field. You got it, and he's going from inside out. You got to make that play, and he did. So it's going to set up this 3rd about 2.
Yeah, we heard Greedy with Tim Cates on the pregame show. Really excited for the opportunity. And EA, everybody should be excited here because Rob Leonard told us everybody's playing here.
Yeah.
They got to prove themselves here. This is a big fight here as we begin the preseason.
Yeah, without a doubt, JT, guys. You can play inside, outside, little nickel, safety. You got to find a way to do what Greedy just did, is make a play.
Timeout, the Raiders.
Raiders call a timeout here to take a look. They didn't like what they saw. 4 wide receivers.
Timeout.
Out there
Las
for
Vegas.
Arizona. We'll stay right here.
30 seconds.
EA, I thought you took a lot out of that meeting also with Nakobe Dean. Talk about that. One of the two Georgia linebackers, he sat down with us in the production meeting. Very impressive.
It was just awesome, just to kind of see behind the shield with a linebacker, understanding that you come from a place that's ultra successful, how you bring that leadership kind of to a new football team. But, of course, you have Max Crosby, but he was able to really get to the point where his football team knows that he's in charge. He's the guy who's wearing that green dot on his helmet. Everyone respects him, not just because of what he's done, but what he's going to do and how he approaches practice each and every week. Really loved our conversation.
3rd and 2, Jeremiah Love in the backfield here. They've been giving him a heavy dose here, their top draft pick for the Cardinals. Minshew hands it off to him, and he tries to bounce outside, and he does. He's going to have enough of the first down as he spins back in and rolls at about the 11-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Arizona Cardinals. Matt Millen, very impressive, this young back out of Notre Dame. I saw during the season, everyone made it clear he was going to be the first back selected. He's a foundation piece for Arizona going forward.
Yeah, and I would not have him in here right now. No, you can see he's a player.
Yeah.
So we had an opportunity to get him in the backfield, and he ran right through one. So
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 in motion to the left. Gardner Minshew's going to throw a fade route to the corner. Caught. Touchdown, Arizona on a nice fade route. Overall, good play. Simi Fehoko on the touchdown there for Arizona. And nice ball. Give Gardner Minshew credit. He knew where he was going, EA, the entire time. Perfect high point pass for the touchdown.
Without a doubt, you see in both series, this football team uses a lot of misdirection. So they're coming off that bootleg, and they're making sure, like that backside receiver corner matchup is one-on-one. And he's going to see you and throw it to that back shoulder. Corner was not able to get there.
That's a tough coverage.
Yeah, tough coverage.
That's a good backup quarterback, Gardner Minshew here, who was once the starter here, on for the extra point. Good in Arizona with a nice drive extended on a personal foul that led to the touchdown. The score from Allegiant Stadium, Arizona 14, Las Vegas 7. There's a timeout on the field. You're listening to Raiders football.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Introducing the official debit card of the Las Vegas Raiders from America First Credit Union. It's a powerhouse Visa debit card, packed with features, packed with benefits, and packed with silver and black. The Raiders debit card from America First is the perfect way to pay and the perfect way to represent Raider Nation wherever you go. Get yours today, exclusively at America First Credit Union and americafirst.com/Raiders. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Opportunity Lender.
Boyd Gaming is a proud partner of your Las Vegas Raiders. And if you're a fan, there's no better place to play, to indulge, to feast, to bring your besties, and just win, baby. It's the perfect spot to watch the Raiders and enjoy game day specials all season long. Cannery, Sam's Town, and the Boyd family of casinos, where the Raiders want to be. Don't let the game get out of hand. For assistance, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Soaring acrobatics, iconic choreography, and stunning cinematic visuals. This is Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. More than a show, it's the soundtrack you love. Get ready to feel the beat of the songs that define the genre. Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. Performing only at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Tickets at MJ1.com.
Been hit by a smooth.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
JT along with Eric Allen and Matt Millen. Raiders trail 14-7, 9:16 to go. Back deep for the Raiders, Malik Benson, who's having one great camp out of Oregon, and Devin Tompkins are deep as we continue here with the dynamic kickoff that remains in effect in the 2026 season, and upgraded special teams. Special teams, a heavy emphasis, EA, every time we're in practice. Let's see this kickoff as it goes right down the middle. Benson will field it and take it out of the end zone. He's up the right side, tries to cut back and take it down hard. Ball comes loose, but he falls on it at the 21-yard line. Big hit.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't going to take it out. Maybe would think twice about that. He does, and on that play, took a big hit there. A valuable player for the Raiders at the wide receiver position, EA.
Yeah, without a doubt. And this is an opportunity for you to make a name for yourself. So you're not going to make a name just in the preseason, stay in an end zone. Bring it out, give yourself an opportunity.
Absolutely. Fernando Mendoza remains in at quarterback with the second unit offensive line, but Jackson Powers Johnson in at guard. Good to see JPJ counting on a big year this year. Fernando, play action. Fernando looks down the middle. Nice. Benson catches it around the 40. Great play action by Fernando as he throws a strike right down the middle of the field.
That's exactly where it needed to be, too. It was in between the coverage. Ball comes out of his hand really nice. That's a really good throw.
That was a great ball thrown into coverage. And Benson, and they've had great chemistry so far at camp. You could see it right there.
Just staying out after practice. Those are the things that help you out in situations like this.
Ian Thomas, Jack Bash is in. Nice. Fernando getting pumped out to the right. There's a flag on the play. Fernando will throw it out of bounds there. Looks like a hold in the backfield. We'll wait for the call here.
Yeah, but I liked what Fernando did right there. He's smart. He knew he was going to be behind the line of scrimmage, so he threw it away right at the end.
Yeah.
Just to take advantage of that.
Matt, anything to read in here with the second unit?
They're not as good as the first.
Yeah.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Illegal contact, defense, number 29. Personal foul, tripping, number 58. Offense, those fouls will offset. Replay, first down.
Well, good for the guy I was just about to bring up, Matt, and that's Jackson Powers Johnson, who's got to find a way to continue to compete, cut down on mistakes, and prove that he could be a starter on this first group.
And he's played well at times, but he hasn't been consistent. So I think, the more he plays, the better he'll get.
Albert Owen, Connor Haywood is out as a handoff off to the right side. Mike Washington on a stretch run, late flag on the play here. EA Fernando really had a stretch to get the ball out to Mike Washington Jr.
Yeah, that outside zone, really good opportunity for this Raiders team to get those linemen out and try and get someone to the second level. What I've noticed already is in this second possession for Fernando, he's really playing at a different pace.
Number 85, offense, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Albert O on the hold there as the Raiders will go back. Connor Haywood back in the game, the fullback coming over from Pittsburgh. Also, Jack Besh and Malik Benson out there with Fernando Mendoza. Yeah, that was an obvious hold there by Albert O on the outside. Ref could not miss that right in front of him. Raiders going left to right on your radio dial. 1st and 18 on their own 32-yard line. 2-back set, Jack Besh in motion, Benson to the far right. Fernando going to hand it off to Washington Jr. up the middle. He's got room. He kicks it out to the left. He's going down the left side. 40, 30, 20. Can he cut inside? Brought down at the 13-yard line. There was the burst when he found the hole. Bounced out to the left for a big gain.
Taylor Demerson did a really nice job of taking the right angle, or he was the house.
He was
the house call right there.
Really good there. Love the fact you got that really good high step there to the second level, trying to take it to the house. We've seen this over and over again in all his college highlights. We're expecting him to bring this to the next level, and right here he does in his first preseason game.
Dylan Lobby in. Albert Old, number 85, is in also here as Fernando has his first shot in the red zone as the Raiders have it on the 15-yard line, and as he is in the shotgun here, Jack Besh off to the left, Benson to the right, Fernando. Movement there. That's 6 flags I can count from up here. A lot of laundry on the field on that play.
Somebody forgot to snap the ball.
First shot for Fernando in the red zone. It's going to get pushed back.
False start. Everyone but the center. Offense. 5-yard penalty or first down.
Oh, that's good.
Everyone but the center.
Either everybody else was wrong or...
You knew the ref was waiting for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Devin Tompkins in also for the silver and black on this play. The ball will be spotted right at the 20, 1st and 15. We're under 7 minutes to go, 6:58 to go. Benson off to the left. Jack Besh off to the far right as Fernando still remains in the shotgun. Ian Thomas also at tight end. Fernando looking left.
Nice throw, though. Wow.
Good throw, deflected.
Really good. Really
back
good.
shoulder. That was a nice ball.
Okay.
Back shoulder to Benson, deflected.
Really good, guys. So we're in 11 personnel. You move the tight end over to make it a trips on one side. So now Fernando can see that backside coverage. If the corner's on top, you're going to throw the back shoulder fade. If he's on the bottom, you're going to throw it top. So just a really great read. Corner had really good coverage up top.
That was PI holding.
Yeah, he held him all the way. Great accuracy on that throw, though, guys.
Malik Benson to the far right. Jack Besh in motion. Dylan Lobby out there for Fernando, who was in the shotgun. Fernando trying to plant that right foot. He's going to run. He's going to take off down the left side, get down, but he falls forward to about the 12-yard line. And, Matt, he's a big guy. When he falls forward, we saw it in Indiana. He could pick up an extra 2 or 3 yards, but you don't want to see him doing that.
And he's pretty good on his feet. I mean, he's 6'5", but he's a pretty fast guy, and he's pretty nimble. So
yeah.
He doesn't scare me when he's running with the football.
Yeah, I love that fact about him, that he's going to wait until all of his options are closed before he runs. But when he does run, he's a really athletic guy.
Benson out to the far right. Also, Devin Tompkins is inside of him. Mike Washington Jr. as Fernando's looking. Throws the corner outside to Benson, who catches it about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to be really close. I think they're going to be about a half a yard short or so. I would say go for it.
Yeah. Give them some more work in the red zone. I mean, this is the time, guys, where the red zone packages are the red zone packages. A great opportunity to work on those packages against a team that really wants to stop you, obviously.
Well, Hayward will be in at fullback. Mike Washington Jr. It'll be a 4th and 1 on the 6th of Arizona here. You brought in a big fullback here, EA, for a reason if you need it here. And Fernando, in the future, could sneak right here all day long if he needed to. Fernando's going to hand it off to the right side.
Got it.
It looks like Mike Washington Jr. had enough to pick up the first down. And that would be Ashton Genty in the regular season there, Matt. But to have an opportunity to have him in there makes a lot of sense.
Well, you got to like what these backs are doing because they're running hard. And it looked like they got some stuff, a little bit of juice going right now here.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit going on with the quarterback and the running game. So
Malik Benson is out to the far right. Jack Besh to the left. Ian Thomas also in at tight end. 1st and goal at the 4. Fernando looking under pressure. He's going to take a sack.
Yep.
Fernando's first 2 progressions, they were covered, so he just went down. Good play, solid play by Arizona.
Yeah, smart.
He went to the right. He had 1-2. He looked it wasn't there. Came to the backside, and that corner was in the front of him, so he had to eat it.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Raiders football. Trey Zune in on the offensive line as Fernando is in the shotgun. Benson to the left. Fernando looking left, now back towards the middle, under pressure. Dumps it off to Thomas, who's trying to move his legs and get back to about the 6-yard line here. Short gain for the Raiders.
Wow. That shows me a little bit of toughness now, right? I'm going to stick in the pocket, even though I feel that guy coming off the edge. I'm going to sit in the pocket. Still, accuracy on this drive has been really good for the young quarterback.
Absolutely.
Alberto in. Tompkins is out here for the Raiders. It'll be a 3rd and 6 for Fernando Mendoza as the clock is moving here under 14 seconds.
3rd and goal.
Bash on the inside slot. Fernando looking left across the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Jack Besh. Fernando Mendoza. A rifle to Jack Besh. And the Raiders score 6. Touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders.
What have we heard around the facility? Yes, he can make those layered throws like we've seen earlier, but they said he has a little bit of spice on that ball.
Oh, that was
again,
a start.
Great accuracy low so his receiver won't get hit,
right?
But great throw also by a guy who's getting really in the groove on this offense.
Where were you for Fernando's first touchdown there here on this side of the field? Perfect throw, and Jack Bash excited for him. Day on for the extra point.
It is good. Throw, Fernando.
That extra point was brought to you by Credit One Bank. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders. Scoring drive, 9 plays, 80 yards, 6:03 off the clock. We got a tie score from Allegiant Stadium. More action from the field up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Whether you're courtside or poolside, in a box suite or penthouse suite, on the sideline or a zip line, there's no better place than Vegas to be part of the action. In the arena and out on the town, the loudest cheers, the brightest lights, and the sweetest celebrations. Wherever your night takes you, welcome to Las Vegas. Plan your trip today at visitlasvegas.com.
As the official ticket marketplace of the Raiders and the NFL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game. Whether you're cheering on the Raiders at home or away, Ticketmaster has you covered. With Ticketmaster's interactive seat map, you'll get a 360-degree preview of your seat so you can make sure you have the best view of those pivotal plays. Plus, the Ticketmaster app makes it easy to sell or transfer your tickets if your plans change, and the mobile tickets make getting in on game day a breeze. Find tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Raiders. That's Ticketmaster.com/Raiders.
Raiders fans know a thing or two about intense. And with the Platinum X5 Visa Signature Card from Credit One Bank, you'll earn intense cashback rewards on eligible purchases like gas and groceries. Perfect for any game day grocery runs or Raider Nation road trips. The Platinum X5 Visa Signature Card. See if you pre-qualify at CreditOneBank.com. Terms apply. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Matt, I'm coming back to you on that. JT back with Matt Millen and Eric Allen as the Raiders tie it up 14-all on the Fernando Mendoza touchdown to Jack Bash. Matt, you talked about that arm strength. We saw it right there.
Oh, and accurate. Right where the ball, the only place the ball can be. And he keeps it down low to protect the receiver. Really smart. That's as good as you can get right there.
I'm excited for Jack Bash, VA.
Me too.
That's really important to get him going. I've been talking about that with several coaches on the offensive side. Find a way to get him going, and they were able to do that.
What is he supposed to do? What was his kind of special power for this football team? Catching contested throws in the middle of the football field, making throws, not afraid of being hit. He showed that on every one of those catches.
Duvernay takes it on the kickoff and tackled around the 24-yard line. And the key to Jack Bash, and I want to go back to Hunter Renfrow in his prime with the Raiders, was he was able to get open third and Renfrow. The Raiders need that type of player, EA, under Clint Kubiak, because third and short and around the red zone, someone's got to make a big catch.
Without a doubt. We know he's not going to be the guy who's doubled in the red zone. If he can continue to really prove that he's a reliable receiver in the red zone and he can beat those one-on-ones, he's going to be a special guy for us because we know Brock Bowers is going to be the number one.
And he's got a big body.
Yes.
He can use that big body down inside the red zone all day long.
Yep. Physical presence.
Yep.
Gardner Minshew still in at quarterback under center. And Jeremiah Love, who Matt said should have been out of the game already, they're working him hard as he goes off the right side for a gain of 3. Another point I wanted to make, coming into this game, the two offensive weapons that I were looking forward to, Matt, other than Fernando and Kirk Cousins, was Michael Mayer and Jack Bash. They both have touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? They're part of the recipe of every game plan. So start it now and get used to it. But the thing that impressed me the most was at the end down here was that rookie quarterback.
Yes.
And he showed up.
Yeah, he did.
Looked like he calmed down a little bit and the ball was coming out just like it's supposed to.
Handoff off the left side. Big gain for Jeremiah Love. He'll pick up a first down, an impressive back overall, and Jafari Harvey also there on the tackle for the Raiders as we approach the 2-minute warning coming up here. And we saw a Cousins touchdown and a Mendoza touchdown, and that's what these coaches wanted to script and see, and they were able to do that. We reached the 2-minute warning. The score, 14-all from Allegiant Stadium. More action from the field up next. There'll be a timeout on the field. We'll go to the 2-minute warning on the Las Vegas Raiders radio network.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now.
Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Non-stop flights from Las Vegas to Santa Maria, one way for as low as $44. Must be purchased by 9/13/2026 for travel between 8/20/2026 and 2/7/2027. Seats and dates and limited restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
A cool and crisp Modelo tastes good. But
for a limited time, get 20% off an NFL Plus annual plan. With NFL Plus, stream live out-of-market preseason games, live local and primetime regular season games on mobile and NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games this season. With NFL Plus Premium, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season with NFL Red Zone. Catch game replays and access NFL Pro. Limited time offer ends September 21st. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
JT back with Matt Millen and Eric Allen. Roger Craig became the 32nd member to play for the Silver and Black, enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame with his induction last Saturday. Eric Allen, you were there on stage. How emotional was that?
Yeah, very emotional. The support behind Roger Craig, all the players kind of understand the impact he had on the game of football, being able to be a running back, but also that one of those first guys that you could split him outside. He could play receiver. He could play fullback. Just really an incredible player for all those championship caliber teams in San Francisco. And one of the things that I love most about him was he was hard-nosed. He'd stick his nose in there. Wasn't afraid of that contact.
Gardner Minshew with an inside handoff to Jeremiah Love, and another big game for him as he gets across midfield. Matt, a heavy dose of Love today. Clearly, Arizona came in with a vision of getting him involved early.
Not the kind of love I was looking for. This kid's tough.
Yeah.
And he was like that. He was like that in school, so same thing.
They have a really good running back room with James Conner. They have good players in that running back room that's going to help them get going until they figure out the quarterback situation. Love again. We're about 2 yards off the right side. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
That was a nice little cut, actually, right there. The Raiders came with a blitz, and he cut off that blitz and was able to pick up maybe a half a yard or something, but he could have been a loss. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Patrick Johnson on the tackle. Minshew again looking left, throws it across the middle of the field. Caught for a 5-yard gain. Tommy Eichenberg again on the tackle here. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6 with 59 seconds to go.
Las Vegas, their second of the half. Please put 1 minute, 1 second on the game clock. Media timeout.
Gardner Minshew is someone competing to play a little bit more behind Jacoby Brissett, and Carson Beck also not playing in the game. More action from the field up next. We're tied at 14. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now.
Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Non-stop flights from Las Vegas to Santa Maria, one way for as low as $44. Must be purchased by 9/13/2026 for travel between 8/20/2026 and 2/7/2027. Seats and dates and limited restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
Ever see people move an umbrella at a tailgate to cover the beer coolers? Or fill their only sink in a hotel room with ice? It's actually kind of crazy the lengths people will go to make sure their beer is ice cold. But no matter what people do, one thing is pretty clear. Because it's not a beer unless it's a cold beer. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. To tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company. Golden, Colorado. Beer.
Karma Automotive proudly serves as the official luxury electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders. As America's first and only ultra-luxury automaker, from our Cavea 1,000 horsepower Super Coupe to the Rivero, the extended range sedan, Karma blends supernatural innovation with American ingenuity. We are shaping the future of automotive aspiration. For assigned drivers only. Reserve your Karma at karmaautomotive.com.
A cool and crisp Modelo tastes good.
Welcome back, everybody. Gardner Minshew in at quarterback on a 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Minshew's looking left the whole time, throws a slant route. Easy first down as Arizona is able to move the chains again. Zeke Masses on the tackle there. Another big name, EA. We're talking about Zeke. He's out there making plays.
Yeah, I tell you, you have to figure out a way with those wide splits there to take away the inside.
Yeah. Another easy throw out to Brooks, number 86.
Matt, let me ask you a question.
Like that.
Timeout Arizona with 33 seconds to go. Go ahead.
2-minute hurry up, linebacker-wise. You know they're throwing. What are you thinking about?
When we come back, we'll get back to the end of this first half with 33 seconds to go. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Raiders football is brought to you by Allegiant, the official airline of the Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights, only at Allegiant.com. America First Credit Union, the official credit union of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. By Cox, powered by Cox, proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders.
This is Modelo Especial. A full.
Whether you're courtside or poolside, in a box suite or penthouse suite, on the sideline or a zip line, there's no better place than Vegas to be part of the action. In the arena and out on the town. The loudest cheers, the brightest lights, and the sweetest celebrations. Wherever your night takes you, welcome to Las Vegas. Plan your trip today at visitlasvegas.com.
Tim Cates back inside the Silver and Black Studios with the Scoreboard update brought to you by Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Las Vegas Raiders and the NFL. 5 other games on this Thursday night. 9 minutes to go, first quarter in Santa Clara. No score between the 49ers and the Tennessee Titans. They reached a 2-minute warning in Houston. Chargers with a 10-7 lead over the Houston Texans. Lamar Johnson with a 7-yard touchdown run in Foxborough. They reached the half. Patriots out in front of the Colts at the break, 10-7. Go back inside Allegiant. JT, EA, Matt, guys.
Thank you, Tim Cates. 33 seconds to go as Arizona's in the red zone. It'll be a 1st and 10 on the Raiders' 15. Gardner Minshew's looked impressive at times. He's got a stacked 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jeremiah Love remains in the backfield. Minshew looking left, dumps it off to Love, who's immediately tackled over the middle by Tommy Eichenberg.
Good read by Eichenberg. Had it right out of the backfield. Jumped it right away, too.
Arizona.
Another timeout with 27 seconds to go. You know, EA, when I think of Robbie Leonard, known him since he's come here, the background with Mike McDonald, we even talked about Hard Knocks and one of his mentors who he's older than, and you can tell this is his moment. He's ready to lead this defense coming off Patrick Graham and what he learned from him.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Rob, man, just does a great job. This has really elevated all those guys in the defensive line room over the years he's been here, and this is his opportunity to really put his fingerprints on this defense. And I know one thing is so important to him is accountability, and particularly the red zone from last year. Got to make those plays if you're the defense in the red zone.
Minshew under center, handoff up to the right side, short of the marker.
Had a shot. He had a shot to get it in the backfield, though.
Going to be close here. Maybe they look at an enhanced measurement. Here it came right there. Zubin Knight. Arizona uses their final timeout.
20 seconds left. Somebody came off the edge up top there on that one and had a chance to hit him in the backfield, but he missed him.
Yeah, they were low and ready to go.
Well, Minshew threw a nice corner fade the last time he was down here. It'll be a 3rd and 1. I would assume, Matt, they're going to take a shot at the end zone again here and test the Raiders on the backside. What do you expect to see?
Yeah, they don't have any more timeouts, so yeah, you're going to have to take a shot to. You can get a first and then hurry up and then take your shot.
Oh boy! Now the Raiders call timeout here. Preseason football, they're using EA the timeouts that they're allotted to.
That's right.
And the Raiders want to take a look here.
That's the last of the half.
Formationally, the Cardinals are getting a similar formation they were in the red zone last time with that one receiver off to the right side. So maybe Gardner can kind of see the coverage and place the ball where he needs to.
Well, Jamon McCoy is out there, the superstar who dropped to the 4th round, a top 10 talent, and Zeke Masses. And Greedy Vance. But when it comes to McCoy and Masses, you could say this EA is the future of the cornerback room for the Silver and Black. If not this year, it'll be coming soon.
It should be. And these are the situations you want to see your young corners in the red zone, going man-to-man. That's why early on you want to call some man-to-man situations here. You're out on the island. Let's see if you can perform.
Here we go. It looks like we got man right
Minshew
here.
in the shotgun. Minshew
same
looking
thing.
right, throwing the same corner back shoulder, and it is caught for a touchdown for Arizona on a beautiful back shoulder to Jalen Brooks, and another great throw by Gardner Minshew as Arizona gets another score with 17 seconds remaining until halftime.
That's Jamon McCoy.
Yeah.
He's right on top of it. He just separated too early.
Yes.
Yep.
It's the same principle again where you're going to choose either to be up top or be on the bottom in the quarterback. So you got to really squeeze that guy into the sideline and take that target away.
10 plays, 75 yards, 256 taken off the clock here. Arizona on the extra point, and it is good. Matt, the only concern is all these touchdown drives were long drives, sustained drives for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, and they've done a good job. They gave him a lot of love, I'll tell you that. And then the other thing they gave him protection.
Yes.
And when he had that, he was able to make some nice throws.
Yeah, they had a drive of 9-16. They just had a long drive. When you look at this, the Raiders want to get off the field, EA, on 3rd down, and that's something that will be preached by this entire organization going forward.
Without a doubt. And we know that this football team today defensively is very vanilla. So when we get in situations where you can test your coverage and your fortitude, yes, I have no problems with Coach Leonard calling man-to-man to see how his corners are going to hang in the red zone.
Especially the young guys. He's
Yes.
got some talent.
That's right.
And I guarantee he knows exactly what he did wrong.
Right, yeah. And that's the important thing.
Yep.
You know, you go to the sideline, you're like, man, that's the second time they've done that. What am I doing wrong? So again, what we saw here is he had a little more space. You want to squeeze and make it. It's so difficult for that quarterback to be able to stick it in that back shoulder.
Devin Tompkins is back deep with Roman Hemby here with only 17 seconds. A deep, deep kick out of the end zone. So with 17 seconds to go, it's a preseason game. You don't expect the Raiders to do much here. As in a regular season game, maybe take a shot here. But overall, I think the Raiders in the first half, Matt, got what they wanted. A Kirk Cousins touchdown, a Fernando Mendoza touchdown. They wanted these two quarterbacks to have a couple of big explosive plays and come out, most importantly, healthy.
The one thing I would have liked to have seen would be a little bit better in the run game.
Yeah.
That was it. But both those quarterbacks they're
dynamite.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want.
Well, the Raiders here with Fernando Mendoza under center here. He just looks like he's going to take a knee and take it till halftime here as Arizona played well. They played well at the Hall of Fame game. They have 21 points here in the first half. The Raiders have 14. That's the end of the first half. 21-14 Arizona. When we return, Tim Cates rejoins us from the Silver and Black Studios with the halftime report. We'll get to the latest scores from around the league, plus the first half stats and highlights. You're listening to Raiders football.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Boyd Gaming is a proud partner of your Las Vegas Raiders. And if you're a fan, there's no better place to play, to indulge, to feast, to bring your besties, and just win, baby. It's the perfect spot to watch the Raiders and enjoy game day specials all season long. Cannery, Sam's Town, and the Boyd family of casinos, where the Raiders want to be. Don't let the game get out of hand. For assistance, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
With shared values of commitment to excellence, teamwork, and community service, NV Energy is proud to partner with the Las Vegas Raiders in our Seats for Soldiers program. To show our appreciation for Nevada's military and veteran service members, we're sending some of these deserving individuals to a Las Vegas Raiders home game at Allegiant Stadium during the 2026 season. When it comes to supporting Nevada's communities and its military, you can count on NV Energy. Visit Raiders.com/Seats for Soldiers to learn more.
Introducing the official debit card of the Las Vegas Raiders from America First Credit Union. It's a powerhouse Visa debit card, packed with features, packed with benefits, and packed with silver and black. The Raiders debit card from America First is the perfect way to pay and the perfect way to represent Raider Nation wherever you go. Get yours today, exclusively at America First Credit Union and americafirst.com/Raiders. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Opportunity Lender.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Now, rejoining us from the Silver and Black Studios, here's Tim Cates.
Halftime inside Allegiant Stadium. The Arizona Cardinals, with a late touchdown, have a 7-point lead over the Las Vegas Raiders, 21-14. Tim Cates back inside our Silver and Black Studios with the halftime report. We'll get to the first half stats and all the highlights coming up in just a couple of minutes. There are 5 other Week 1 preseason games underway on this Thursday night. We'll start off in Cincinnati, late third quarter. Bengals taking on the Lions. No Jared Goff. Luke Altmaier, 6-12 passing, 69 yards. How about Joe Burrow? He did play, 5-6, 39 yards. Played one drive, turned it over to Joe Flacco, who went 5 for 8, 51 yards passing and a touchdown. Bengals lead the Lions 13-6. Late third quarter in Pittsburgh. Jordan Love played one series for the Packers as they take on the Steelers. 3 of 5, 18 yards. No Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph got the start for the Steelers. 10 of 11 passing, 93 yards. Will Howard, 7 of 9 passing, 86 yards. Lou Nichols, a touchdown run for the Steelers. Trey Smack with 3 field goals for Green Bay. Steelers lead it 14-9. Under 1 minute to go. First half in Houston. Texans trail the Chargers 10-7. Amar Johnson with a 7-yard touchdown run. No Justin Herbert, no C.J. Stroud. Davis Mills getting the start for the Texans at quarterback. He does have a 5-yard touchdown pass. First quarter underway in Santa Clara. No score between the 49ers and the Titans. No starters playing for Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers. Of course, Kyle Shanahan still working his way back from that car crash. Cam Ward getting the start, playing the opening series. So far, 2 of 4 passing for 34 yards, but no score, 49ers and the Titans. That's a look around the league on this Thursday night. Coming up on the halftime report, we'll run down the first half stats and the highlights. Cardinals out in front of the Raiders at the break, 21-14. I'm Tim Cates. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Raiders football is brought to you by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold for Raider Nation. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. by Karma Automotive, the official luxury electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Into the end zone! Touchdown, Brock Bowers!
Las Vegas business is moving fast, but you can stay ahead at vegasbusiness.com. Introducing Vegas Business, smart local coverage from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, built for the people shaping what's coming next. From gaming and real estate to tech, finance, and small business, Vegas Business connects you to the ideas and insights driving Southern Nevada's economy. Visit vegasbusiness.com for the latest updates and look for the bi-weekly print edition in Sunday's Review-Journal. Vegas Business, innovation, insight, impact.
Tim Cates back inside our Silver and Black studios with the halftime report. The Arizona Cardinals with a 21-14 lead over the Las Vegas Raiders. Great start, though, for the Raiders. Their opening possession, Kirk Cousins under center. Ashton Jeanty establishing the run early. Cousins converts a 3rd and 7 to Jeff Bash. Then Jack Bash with that conversion was huge. Cousins then to Trey Tucker for 16 yards. Ashton Jeanty for 10 yards with the run. They get inside the red zone. Then on 3rd and 3 from the 13, Kirk Cousins, when in doubt, find your tight end.
Trey Tucker far left and Jalen Naylor on the right side. Kirk looking left the whole way, throws it in the flat to Michael Mayer. He's got to make someone miss. That's a touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders, Big Mike. Michael Mayer makes the move. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. 6-0 Silver and Black.
Michael Mayer makes a defender miss, 13 yards into the end zone, 10 plays, 68 yards. Kirk Cousins 5 of 6 for 50 yards and the touchdown on the drive as the Raiders had a 7-0 lead. But the Arizona Cardinals answered right back, helped out by a pass interference call on 3rd down. Jacoby Brissett, 12-yard completion to Kendrick Bourne to the Raiders 7, set up a 3rd and 3 bootleg from Brissett. Finds Marvin Harrison Jr. in the back in the end zone for the touchdown. That tied it up at 7. We go to the second quarter. Cardinals started the second quarter with the ball. Gardner Minshew at quarterback converted a 3rd down. Jeremiah Love runs for 9 yards. Arizona inside the 10. 1st and goal. Minshew fade to Fehoko for a 10-yard touchdown catch. 14-7 Cardinals lead, but then came in Fernando Mendoza. His first action under center, first play, 19 yards to Malik Benson after penalties. 1st and 10 at the 32. A big run from big Mike Washington Jr.
Fernando going to hand it off to Washington Jr. up the middle. He's got room. He kicks it out to the left. He's going down the left side. 40, 30, 20. Can he cut inside? Brought down at the 13-yard line. There was the burst when he found the hole, bounced out to the left for a big gain.
53 yards for the rookie out of Arkansas. After that, immediately a false start. Fernando then a 7-yard run. Fernando then a 6-yard pass to Malik Benson. That set up a 4th and 1. Mike Washington Jr. 2-yard run. Reset the chains. 3 plays later, 3rd and goal. Can you hear the drums, Fernando?
Basher on the inside slot. Fernando looking left across the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Jack Besh. Fernando Mendoza. A rifle to Jack Besh. And the Raiders score 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas Raiders.
6-yard touchdown pass, Fernando Mendoza to Jack Besh, capping off a 10-play, 68-yard drive. Then back came the Arizona Cardinals in the final 3 minutes to punch it in for a touchdown, a 21-14 lead. Kirk Cousins, 5 of 6, 50 yards, a touchdown. Fernando Mendoza, 5 of 8, 47 yards, and a touchdown pass as well. Mike Washington Jr., 6 carries, 63 yards, 53 of which came on that long run to set up the touchdown. That's it for the halftime report. Up next, back inside Allegiant Stadium for the second half kickoff. Cardinals lead the Raiders 21-14. I'm Tim Cates. You're listening to Raiders Football.
Experience the jaw-dropping spectacle in one of the most immersive theaters ever created. Awakening, live in Las Vegas.
Hey Raider Nation, if you want to take your tailgating up a notch this year, Ford has the perfect solution. A new Ford F-150 with available Pro Power onboard. It turns your truck into a mobile generator, so you can plug in a TV, a slow cooker, and other gear. Bring the party to the game or anywhere else you take your truck. Check out F-150, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers. Ford is the official truck of Raider Nation.
Introducing the official debit card of the Las Vegas Raiders from America First Credit Union. It's a powerhouse Visa debit card, packed with features, packed with benefits, and packed with silver and black. The Raiders debit card from America First is the perfect way to pay and the perfect way to represent Raider Nation wherever you go. Get yours today, exclusively at America First Credit Union and americafirst.com/Raiders. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Opportunity Lender.
Boyd Gaming is a proud partner of your Las Vegas Raiders. And if you're a fan, there's no better place to play, to indulge, to feast, to bring your besties, and just win, baby. It's the perfect spot to watch the Raiders and enjoy game day specials all season long. Cannery, Sam's Town, and the Boyd family of casinos, where the Raiders want to be. Don't let the game get out of hand. For assistance, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
With shared values of commitment to excellence, teamwork, and community service, NV Energy is proud to partner with the Las Vegas Raiders in our Seats for Soldiers program. To show our appreciation for Nevada's military and veteran service members, we're sending some of these deserving individuals to a Las Vegas Raiders home game at Allegiant Stadium during the 2026 season. When it comes to supporting Nevada's communities and its military, you can count on NV Energy. Visit Raiders.com/Seats for Soldiers to learn more.
Hey Raider Nation, whether you've got a few offensive linemen to carry around or a few kids in a carpool, a new Ford SUV fits your needs just right. You've got choices, and Ford has the right one perfectly equipped for you. Check out Explorer, Expedition, Bronco, and Bronco Sport. They're roomy, tech-forward, and ready to roll. See them all today, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers. Ford is the official SUV of Raider Nation.
Experience the jaw-dropping spectacle in one of the most immersive theaters ever created. Awakening, live in Las Vegas.
It's the start of the second half of Raiders football. Now, let's rejoin JT the Brick, Eric Allen, and Matt Millen back out at Allegiant Stadium.
JT back with you with the Hall of Famer Eric Allen and Matt Millen. 21-14 Arizona over the Silver and Black. Taking a look at your first half stats. Las Vegas, 9 first downs. Arizona, 15. Arizona was 6 for 6 on third down efficiency. The Raiders 5 of 7, 31 total plays for Arizona, 27 for the Raiders, 201 yards for Arizona, 180 for the Silver and Black. Arizona rushed it for 123, the Raiders 89. And Matt Millen, the key stat here is no incompletions for Arizona, 15 of 15. Minshew was 10 of 10. Brissett was 5 of 5. So that's a stat you don't want to see and has to get cleaned up.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially we weren't able to get pressure. Now we don't have our first guys in there.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. The second thing is in the run game, I think they found a lot of love, and that kid's really talented.
I've said this before, covering the Arizona Cardinals on radio. They are loaded in that running back room, and that's gonna help them stay in games, because some people are saying it could be Arch Manning next year. It could be, who are they going to get as the number one quarterback? Well, Jacoby Brissett doesn't care about that, and this coach LaFleur wants to win games. They're going to have to do it on the ground.
They will, and they will with him. And that they just got to be careful not to wear the kid out. I'd expect we're not going to see him anymore the rest of the day.
Absolutely. Raiders about to kick off here to start the second half. 21-14. Also, I was impressed with Cousins, very impressed with Fernando. If you came here to see Fernando, you got to feel good. Short kick right over the line, drops it to 22, and it's going to roll out of bounds. That's what you don't want to see happen here. A little mistake early on to kick off the second half here for the Silver and Black, and Clint Kubiak is going to talk about this.
Zone violation, kicking team. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down, Arizona.
That is Kansei Matsuzawa, the Tokyo Toe, and his first ever kick for the Raiders is a penalty out of bounds. But it's the preseason, and that'll get cleaned up also.
Yeah, it'll get cleaned up. You don't want that to be your first first shot at it. That's like lining up on first down and team's taking a shot. You're a rookie, and they go over the top of your head, and you're sitting on the out route. Not that happened to me, but
no.
Gardner Minshew in as it'll be Arizona going right to left on your radio dial. Minshew will roll out and dump it off into the flat for a short 2-3 yard gain.
Good open field tackle.
Yeah. How many misdirections have we seen today? Yeah.
Greedy Vance on the tackle again. He was our guest on the pregame show with Tim Cates. And Minshew in there, former Raider quarterback, EA to start the third quarter, so they want to take another look. He was 10 of 10. They did not have an incompletion. Now they're 16 of 16 in the passing game.
Yeah, Minshew, again, this misdirection is really getting after this defense right now. That edge guy has to get to the quarterback, and so they'll stop calling this misdirection bootleg stuff.
Zonovan Wright is in at running back. Jeremiah Love is out of the game. He'll go up the left side, and he'll pick up a nice gain, enough for a first down over midfield. So they're running the ball hard. Traden Stukes, EA with the tackle. There's two players from Arizona. I know you're ASU, but we got some Arizona players here who are going to play meaningful ball.
Yeah, for sure. So that right edge, you have to do a better job of maintaining and squeezing that hole down. So now that safety can come and shoot that gap, opposed to having that angle to be able to get him down there 5 yards down the field.
All about gap control. That's all it is.
That's right.
1st and 10 for Minshew on the 45-yard line of the Raiders as we are underway in the second half. Another run to the right side. Little to no gain. So, EA, you told me you sat with the ASU guys at the Hall of Fame. Now, I know there's some clicks there. Freddie B likes to be with the wide receivers.
Yeah.
What was that like for you with those guys out over in Canton?
So much fun, and obviously wherever Mike Haynes is, I'm going to follow, right? So he's our greatest ASU Sun Devil, one of the greatest corners to ever play in the National Football League. So I'm always trying to pick up some stories from my guy Mike. And then, of course, Randall McDaniel, the great guard from Minnesota, also my classmate at ASU. We came in the same year. So we're just telling stories about the Sun Devils and how we need to get more Sun Devils on the silver and black at some time in the next couple of years.
Well, maybe I was smart to say that because it's the first incompletion of the night for Arizona.
There you go.
So you brought up Mike Haynes, and now we broke the curse. The perfect game is over for Gardner Minshew. His first incompletion, which will bring up a 3rd and 9 for Arizona on the 44-yard line of the Raiders.
P.S.
Just big and strong, had that weird stance where his foot would be out there, but just a great guy.
Keon Crawford in, number 42, and Keene Stone. Short pass off to the left side, another completion. It'll be short.
Yeah, but it's 4th down.
That'll bring up a 4th down. Solid play here for the quarterback position as they're trying to move the chains in the air for most of the night here.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they look like they're going to go for it. It'll be a 4th and 2 for Arizona on the 37-yard line of the Raiders. J.J. Pegues has been there in the middle of the field for most of this drive here. Stukes on the back end. Zeke Massis alone, closest to us in the booth here. 4th and 2, Minshew locked in on the left side. Throws a short pass right there at the marker. Official gives him a first down. That'll be a first down. Another good throw by Minshew.
Yeah, that was a generous marking right there. He's coming back to the ball, and he's catching it, I think, on this side. That's why they're hurrying up and go to get it off right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Fayoko on the catch there. Gardner Minshew again is going to pass. He's getting flushed out of the pocket to the right. Pump fakes. Makes a man miss. He's going to, the ball comes out loose, but gets fumbled out of bounds. So good pursuit for the Raiders. Patrick Johnson, number 93 on the pursuit. We've called his name a few times tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Once again, quarterback on the edge, kind of giving time for the play to develop, seeing that zone concept that we ran right there. Fortunately for us, we're able to get the ball out of his hands.
Looks like we have an injury here on the field for one of the big Arizona offensive linemen. And he looks to be down in a lot of pain, grabbing towards his knee.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Let's come back here as the score is Arizona 21, the Raiders 14. There's a timeout on the field. You're listening to Raiders football.
The
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
With shared values of commitment to excellence, teamwork, and community service, NV Energy is proud to partner with the Las Vegas Raiders in our Seats for Soldiers program. To show our appreciation for Nevada's military and veteran service members, we're sending some of these deserving individuals to a Las Vegas Raiders home game at Allegiant Stadium during the 2026 season. When it comes to supporting Nevada's communities and its military, you can count on NV Energy. Visit Raiders.com/Seats for Soldiers to learn more.
Soaring acrobatics, iconic choreography, and stunning cinematic visuals. This is Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. More than a show, it's the soundtrack you love. Get ready to feel the beat of the songs that define the genre. Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. Performing only at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Tickets at MJ1.com.
America First Credit Union has everything you need to get your money working. And for a limited time, new members get a $150 cash bonus for opening a checking account and $200 more for enrolling in and using direct deposit. If you're ready to do more with your money and get up to $350 cash, head to AmericaFirst.com and become a member today. Subject to membership eligibility, terms, creditworthiness, change, and conditions. Additional requirements may apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
JT, Eric Allen, and Matt Millen, offensive lineman, right guard
Chase.
Chase.
On the field is an incomplete pass. Intentional grounding, number 15, offense. It'll be 10 yards from the previous spot. Lost it down, third down.
There you go.
Chase Basantis was not carted off the field, but taken off the field. Looked like he had a lower leg injury. So they took him right to the blue tent and possibly to the locker room after that. That'll bring up a 2nd and 20.
He said third, though. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think he messed up.
Minshew at his own 45 in the shotgun. He's had a good night so far. Throws it out to the left side. Caught again. And another solid reception and a very good throw by Gardner Minshew. Sime Feohoko on the reception there.
Gesundheit.
Yep. Got you there.
However.
Thank God for the pronunciation, guys.
Yeah.
What we don't have right now is any pressure.
Yeah, he's made 3 really good catches.
Yep.
Has a touchdown and a couple first downs.
Minshew again under pressure, goes out to the right.
There we go.
There we go.
That's solid play
That's
there.
good coverage down the field.
Good coverage.
Another big play by Patrick Johnson, as we called his name again. Max Crosby gets the night off tonight, and Patrick Johnson, another solid play. Also Gary Smith III.
Well, they got some pressure up the field, but the main thing here is coverage. The coverage took that throw away.
Yeah.
That defensive stop is brought to you by Coors Light. Mountain Cold for Raider Nation 2026. Celebrate responsibly. This kick will be 56 yards. Chad Ryland, snap down, kick is up, and it is good.
Wow.
That is a big kick.
Wow.
And a lot of kickers here can make 60s now in their sleep.
Yeah.
And we just saw one there also. So the Raiders are trailing now by a score of 24-14. More action from the field up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Raiders fans know a thing or two about intense. And with the Platinum X5 Visa Signature Card from Credit One Bank, you'll earn intense cash back rewards on eligible purchases like gas and groceries. Perfect for any game day grocery runs or Raider Nation road trips. The Platinum X5 Visa Signature Card. See if you pre-qualify at CreditOneBank.com. Terms apply. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
When it comes to hospitality, entertainment, and gaming, one name stands above the rest. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Its excellence is recognized by national awards, including a Best Casino Outside of Las Vegas title from Newsweek in 2025, and 3 times USA Today's Reader's Choice honors. Plus, it's the only casino hotel with a prestigious AAA 5-diamond rating, over 7,500 slots, A-list entertainment, world-class hospitality. Discover why Yamava is California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Karma Automotive proudly serves as the official luxury electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders. As America's first and only ultra-luxury automaker, from our Cavea 1,000 horsepower Super Coupe to the Rivero, the extended range sedan, Karma blends supernatural innovation with American ingenuity. We are shaping the future of automotive aspiration. For assigned drivers only. Reserve your Karma at karmaautomotive.com.
Raiders Masquerade, powered by Confirmed 360, is back for year number 3. Go all in with the all-inclusive tailgate located in Lot B at Allegiant Stadium. The ultimate pregame with unlimited food, an open bar, and live music before every home game. No game ticket needed, just your pass to pregame. Visit RaidersExperiences.com today for passes or walk up before the game while space lasts. Again, that's RaidersExperiences.com to party with the nation.
Welcome back, everyone. JT along with Eric Allen and the great Matt Millen as the Raiders trail by a score of 24-14. Robin Hemby out there on the return for the Silver and Black, along with Devin Tompkins, both back to receive, and it looks like Fernando Mendoza will start this drive as he's out there talking to the coaching staff. Aiden O'Connell looks to be going right behind him. Short kick. Tompkins takes it. He's at the 15-20, cuts over the middle, got a little bit of room trying to bounce outside. Returns it to about the 28-29 yard line. Nice return for Devin Tompkins.
Like it.
As we've talked about, the Raiders have to be better. A special teams coach got fired last year first, Matt. Then other coaches went after that. Special teams for the Raiders, along with their really slow running game with problems, that had to be cleaned up by Clint Kubiak.
Yeah, so, look. There's a lot of ways to make a team. Special teams is one of them.
Yes.
And there are going to be a few guys who are going to be your core special team players, and they're the guys who've got to really stand up.
Mike Washington in the backfield. Malik Benson off to the left side is Fernando working under center. It'll be a play action as he rolls out to the right. Dumps it out short for a nice gain to Albert O. And, EA, remember, we haven't seen a lot of Fernando in college under center. That was a big point in getting him ready for this upcoming season whenever we see him.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you see that he can still have that kind of movement. Again, want to get him on the edge where he has the half field. He can make that read from top down, gives it to his tight end, and allows him to do the work. I love the fact that he's been able to do a little bit of everything today already in just this short time we've been able to see him.
Alberto and Ian Thompson both in. Fernando looks left, and he just throws it outside Malik Benson. Very interesting. Fernando's brother is in the booth with our television broadcast booth. EA, do me a favor, protect me from noon to 2 on the radio. This young guy's coming for my gig. Protect me from noon to 2.
He's coming. He has a big smile.
Yeah.
He's just a great guy. But, yeah, of course, when you're talking about the first-round draft picks, brother in the booth, you got to be aware.
Got to be aware. He's coming as a young broadcaster. Fernando in the shotgun. 3rd and 4, looking to pick up a first down. He's got time in the pocket. Gets flushed out to the right, looking downfield. Fernando's going to get hit hard. That's what they wanted to avoid, and he throws it away. He got belted hard, Matt, as he was trying to extend that play.
He got rid of it at the end, which is, I don't know how he did it, but he did it.
Yeah, you don't want to see him take a hit like that,
no.
but he's big and strong, and the key, he took hits when he had to at Indiana on the way to the Heisman and the national championship.
Yeah, without a doubt. I love the flow. It looks like he's in the speed of the game. It's not too fast for him. After that first series he had, I thought the last 2 series, as far as him being under control, was really good for him.
A.J. Cole with the deep punt all the way back. Devin Duvernay.
Monster kick again.
Goes into the end zone. And that was a big kick for him on a guy who is a tremendous weapon. The score, is Arizona 24, the Raiders 14. More action from the field up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now.
Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Nonstop flights from Las Vegas to Santa Maria, one way for as low as $44. Must be purchased by 9/13/2026 for travel between 8/20/2026 and 2/7/2027. Seats and dates are limited. Restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
A cool and crisp Modelo taste.
Rahan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law, here to give you some facts before you pick an injury lawyer. Fact 1. A lot of lawyers say they're the best, but only Naqvi won Best of Las Vegas Gold 11 straight times. Fact 2. Over 1,000 of our cases were referred to us from other lawyers. When other lawyers trust you to handle their cases, you should too. Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Naqvi at 702-INJURED.
Tim Case back inside our Silver and Black Studios with the Scoreboard update brought to you by Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois. Late fourth quarter in Pittsburgh, Steelers lead the Packers 21-9. Drew Aller, the rookie out of Penn State, a touchdown pass and a touchdown run. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter in Cincinnati. Bengals out in front of the Lions, 16-6. They're starting the fourth quarter in Foxborough. Patriots with the football and a 13-7 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. 8 minutes to go, third quarter in Houston. Lamar Johnson, 7-yard touchdown pass, a run. Davis Mills, a touchdown pass. Chargers lead the Houston Texans 10-7. 9 minutes to go, second quarter in Santa Clara. Titans with a 7-0 lead over the 49ers. Go back inside Allegiant. JT, EA, Matt, guys.
Thank you, Tim. Keaton Slovis is in last week in the Hall of Fame game. 9 of 10 for 106 yards and a touchdown. 144 quarterback rating as he is under center and hands it off to the right side for about a 1 or 2 yard gain there. Coming flying off the edge, Kieran Crawford. I want to see more of that, Matt Millen. An edge rusher out of Auburn, taken high in this draft with a motor that's going to be on the opposite side of Max Crosby throughout the season.
Yeah, we got to establish the pass rush first because we really haven't had that. Haven't had a lot of pressure from guys up front.
Slovis again, play action. He throws it off to the right, caught for a short gain on the right side. Another easy pickup, a little pitch and catch as they're able to move the... Caleb Alford made a nice catch there to move the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10.
Now, Matt, I've had a couple coaches. When you get in a situation where you keep seeing the same thing over and over and they keep completing that ball and that bootleg, I have a coach, hey, next time they complete this ball, you're going to be on the sideline sitting next to me.
Okay, buddy.
That's right.
Another handoff. Corey Kiner off the right side. No gain there. Matt, what about your coaches that jump out at you over your years on the defensive side of the ball who got in your face and made you a better football player?
Charlie Sumner. Charlie did it different, though. He wasn't... He'd yell at you a little bit, and then his hands would be shaking because we were in the middle of the game, and he'd be smoking a cigarette trying to keep it away from everybody.
Play action for Slovis as he dumps it off over the middle here, short of the first down.
That mental assassin, huh?
Yeah, he was. I was dropping the wrong way and the first time a formation, they changed formations like 2 times on us.
Yeah.
It was against San Diego, and Fouch was doing it to us. And he goes, which way are you dropping? And I was like, I'm dropping towards the... Oh, they changed him.
3rd and 3 for Arizona on their own 39, 7:41 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals 24, Raiders 14. Slovis looking left, throws a deep high ball.
Oh, great catch.
Caught, great catch.
Great catch.
Over the back shoulder. Another big play for Arizona. One play after another. Reggie Virgil over the shoulder catch, and there's now a trend, Eric Allen, where Robbie Leonard and Clint Kubiak are going to be talking about all these completions.
Greedy Vance, look at his coverage.
Yeah, that's great. That's great coverage.
All over him.
You can't ask any more than that. That's just great He's plastered all over him. He's in the hip. Great job getting his head around. Just one-handed catch. Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah,
you can't beat that.
Slovis was hot at the Hall of Fame game, and that throw was as good as it gets. Run off the left side.
Too much.
3 or 4 yard gain.
That's on that D tackle.
Yeah.
He got up the field and he spun back inside and he opened the hole.
Yeah, right.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Corey Kiner with the run. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4, 6:49 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line of the Silver and Black.
So those are those things the coaches are looking for, like first down. Are you going to get up the field and kind of create gaps for this running back?
Yeah, you can.
Or are you going to swallow the guy up?
It's discipline up front.
Yeah.
Especially in the run game.
Kiner in a single back set, and Slovis play action. Drops it off, misses the sack, finds the receiver for a first down. Another good play by Slovis, who's able to find a way to get the ball to Jamison Gears for another Arizona first down.
We almost got him. We almost got him, Matt. We almost got the bootleg covered.
But Eric Allen, you've been telling everybody, you told us during halftime that the Raiders are playing very vanilla on defense. Very vanilla.
They play the Cardinals later in the year, and so the Cardinals will look at this, and it's not going to be anything like what the Raiders are going to be doing during the season on defense. So, yeah, that's one thing about playing an opponent you're going to play in the regular season. You don't want to give them any opportunities to kind of take this film and study it.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Raiders football. JT back with you when the game ends. Las Vegas begins. Experience world-class entertainment, dining, nightlife, and events in the sports and entertainment capital of the world. Plan your trip at visitlasvegas.com. 1st and 10. Slovis again hands it off on the right side to Evan Hull for a short gain.
Rob Leonard will like that rep right there because they were physical up front.
Right, for
they
sure.
They moved that offensive line backwards. That's what we were talking with him, the defensive coordinator, and that's what he wanted to see. He wanted to see guys be physical, and then he wanted to see good tackling in the open field and stuff. But he's getting some of that, not all of it though.
Right. That's so important to find out which of these tackles are going to be able to play on first down, second down.
2nd and 10. Slovis in the shotgun on the 26-yard line of the Raiders. He has time, looking left. Pocket starting to collapse. He dumps it off again for another short gain over the middle. And again, just a little bit of a soft window there, EA, for Hall. Catches the ball, gains another possession, another completion for Arizona.
Yeah, all starts up front, though. He has plenty of time to go from 1 to 2 to 3 and then check it down. Yeah, Mike Taylor, who's right here with us, he just wrote one word on the notepad, Max. So a lot of this stuff is going to be handled later in the season when our guy Max Crosby's in the game.
How about having Mike Taylor in the booth with us as we continue? 3rd and 6. Slovis has time, throwing towards the end zone.
He overthrew it.
A little bit of contact there. No flag for the Raiders.
He had no shot to catch it. That's why.
I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yep.
Good coverage as the Raiders wanted to get off the field. Caleb Offord on the coverage there. Nice coverage there overall.
Love that aspect. Challenge him.
Get his hands on you.
Yep, squeeze, got his hand around early. Good job.
Chad Ryland on for this field goal, which will be exactly 40 yards as the ball will be spotted at the 30. 4th and 6, 4:33 to go. Snap, hold, kick is up.
Good.
And it is good right through the uprights. That will make the score. Arizona 27, Las Vegas 14. More action from the field up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year's celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days, 5 4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by too fast. Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
When it comes to hospitality, entertainment, and gaming, one name stands above the rest. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Its excellence is recognized by national awards, including a Best Casino Outside of Las Vegas title from Newsweek in 2025, and 3 times USA Today's Reader's Choice honors. Plus, it's the only casino hotel with a prestigious AAA 5-diamond rating, over 7,500 slots, A-list entertainment, world-class hospitality. Discover why Yamava is California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Raiders tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Raiders and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and fam. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Raiders.
Rahan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law. Over 1,000 of our cases were referred to us from other lawyers. When other lawyers trust you to handle their cases, you should too. Call Naqvi at 702-INJURED.
JT, along with Eric Allen and Matt Millen, Intermountain Health understands that life can be a challenging game and mental wellness is vital to our overall health. It takes courage to admit when you're not okay, and even more to reach out. If you are someone you know is struggling or in crisis, call or text 988 or visit strongestplay.com for mental wellness resources. Back with you, high atop the booth at Allegiant Stadium, Cardinals 27, Raiders 14. And Matt, we're waiting for Mendoza to come back again as the Raiders are about to receive this kickoff. Are you surprised by that? Because Clint Kubiak told us we were going to see a lot of them.
No, I'm not surprised because he doesn't have very many reps. You have to have, look, this whole league's about repetition, seeing things over and over again, and then how your reactions are and what you're seeing and what you're not seeing. And he's got a long ways to go, but he's obviously skilled enough. He just needs to have the repetitions.
Here comes the kickoff. Hemby, Tompkins are back deep, and it will be received right at the goal line. Taking up the middle. Tompkins is trying to get outside, and he's got some room. Nice return out to the 35-yard line.
That's what you got to do.
Good effort.
That's what you got to do. You got to find a way to make a splash.
Well, Fernando Mendoza is jumping in place as he comes out there trying to get the blood pumping here as he is back with 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Dylan Lobby is in the backfield. Derek Young also out there. And I love this because Mike McCoy, they're showing Mike McCoy, Matt, and you go back with him a long way.
Yep.
That's a good coach to mentor Fernando Mendoza.
Absolutely. And again, like I said, you need reps.
Lobby off the right side and cuts it up the middle for a nice gain of about 5 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
Guys, it's hard to recreate these situations in practice. 4-minute drill. Hope now he'll be able to get maybe a 2-minute drill involved, so he'll be able to call plays in a 2-minute situation. So that's what it's all about. It's got putting this young man in situations he's going to see in the real games.
Brandon Johnson out there, 82 at receiver. Dylan Lobby in the backfield. This Fernando is in the shotgun. Third quarter, 3:45 to go. Lobby gets it off the left side, closer to the first down, around 2 yards short here as the clock is running, and this will bring up a short third down here. The quarterback room, as they show this, Kirk Cousins, 15 years experience. Aiden O'Connell, 4. Mendoza and Clark, both rookies here. But, Matt, you're impressed with this quarterback room.
Oh, there's no question. They did a really good job putting this thing together. I think getting Kirk Cousins in here is, I think that was one of the best moves they made.
Fernando in the shotgun on 3rd and 2. Lobby to the left. He goes out to the left. Fernando looking, holding, staying really in the pocket, and complete. Solid play that will pick up a first down to Derek Young. For every Raiders first down at Allegiant Stadium this year, America First Credit Union will be donating $100 to a local charity. 1st and 10, ball at midfield on the Raiders 49.
Good patience for a young quarterback.
Yes.
Didn't panic, stayed right with his reads, found the ball, found the receiver, and delivered it nice to him.
Devin Tompkins back out at wide receiver. Dylan Lobby in the backfield behind Mendoza. As Mendoza is under center, he pitches it out to Dylan, looking nothing to the right, trying to look for a hole and just falls ahead, no gain. Dylan Lobby, EA, is interesting to me because he's a special teams player. And as Mike Washington comes in this game, and check out this, guys, Mike Washington's 53-yard run in the second quarter was the longest run by a Raider in a preseason game.
Ever?
That's what they're saying from Raiders PR. Look at that.
Wow. That's impressive for the young man. That's what he's supposed to be about, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Those big plays, you get in there and you get it done. But I like Dylan. He's trying to find himself a home somewhere, third down back. Does a great job in picking up.
Oh, that's so
Fernando,
good. Fernando,
over the middle.
So good. He went to the left first. He had coverage on it.
Brandon
He came
Johnson.
back, looked in the middle of the field, and bingo, he throws a dart.
Really good. You're right, too. Way to come off. Got a great understanding of that receiver hitting that hash right appropriate time.
Yep.
Fernando playing fast here, 1st and 10 on the 37 of the Cardinals. Fernando looking left the whole time, throws it and dumps it off the middle lobby. He's got room, makes a man miss all the way down to the 22-yard line. Nice pitch and catch with Fernando and Dylan Lobby.
Yeah, all Lobby's doing is just going over and sitting over the ball.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you're supposed to do.
Security blanket right there.
Yep, and that's what it is.
Nice block by Caleb Rogers, too, on the play. Fernando again in the shotgun, looking over the middle of the field. Caught over the middle to Devin Tompkins for another gain, number 83. Nice catch. Nice poise in the pocket for Fernando, EA, as they're speeding it up here, and he's getting in and out of the huddle very quickly.
Yes, he is speeding the offense up, but he's not speeding himself up. And
Bingo.
that's why he's able
great
to
point.
make those really good throws, accuracy. You love the fact that he's dropping back, looking one side, knowing all along he's going to hit that check down.
Fernando is under center, handoff to Lobby, try to bounce outside to the left. Nothing there.
That.
He'll lose about 2 or 3 yards on the play.
You can't do that.
Yeah. Just hit it up in there, right, man? Just hit it up in there.
Yeah, he doesn't have the speed to be able to do that.
Bounce it outside, yeah.
I'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Like to see a shot here. Like to see Fernando right outside the red zone here. Take a shot into the end zone here.
They're going to let the quarter run out.
Yep.
Okay.
We're under 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
And you got 17 on the play clock, so. I mean, not the play clock.
Well, hopefully we see a shot here
clock.
on the other side. That's the end of the third quarter with the score Arizona 27, Las Vegas 14. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Ever see people move an umbrella at a tailgate to cover the beer coolers? Or fill their only sink in a hotel room with ice? It's actually kind of crazy the lengths people will go to make sure their beer is ice cold. But no matter what people do, one thing is pretty clear. Because it's not a beer unless it's a cold beer. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue, to tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Beer.
Las Vegas business is moving fast, but you can stay ahead at vegasbusiness.com. Introducing Vegas Business, smart local coverage from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, built for the people shaping what's coming next. From gaming and real estate to tech, finance, and small business, Vegas Business connects you to the ideas and insights driving Southern Nevada's economy. Visit vegasbusiness.com for the latest updates and look for the bi-weekly print edition in Sunday's Review-Journal. Vegas Business, innovation, insight, impact.
Rahan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law, here to give you some facts before you pick an injury lawyer. Fact 1. A lot of lawyers say they're the best, but only Naqvi won Best of Las Vegas Gold 11 straight times. Fact 2. Over 1,000 of our cases were referred to us from other lawyers. When other lawyers trust you to handle their cases, you should too. Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Naqvi at 702-INJURED.
At Cox, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations, 5 Valentine's Days, 5 4th of Julys, 5 Halloweens, 5 Thanksgivings, and 5 summers that go by too fast. Through it all, your price stays the same with our 5-year price lock guarantee. Cox, a step ahead. Requires 2 gig speeds and gig unlimited mobile. Taxes and fees excluded from price lock. Mobile data speeds reduced after 20 gigs.
JT, Eric Allen, and Matt Millen As we come back here in Fernando Mendoza, this could be his last throw of the game here. He'll have a shot here on 3rd and 7, right at the 20-yard line as we are underway momentarily here in the fourth quarter. Fernando's looked good tonight, Matt Millen. He showed a lot of poise, and he has another opportunity here to make a play.
I think the thing that impresses me the most is he slowed himself down. That's hard to do for a young player.
Very important. Very important. And we talked about it. This is the Cardinals' second preseason game. This is only our first, so you can kind of tell they can heat you up a little bit. So
they don't have the chains set up right.
Well, it's also the first game for a lot of these officials here. And they put a lot on their plate with all these new rule changes and what they have to absorb, and they're under scrutiny. All the officials in this league to be better every year, and that's a demand here by Roger Goodell and the rest of the league to be at their best all the time. As Fernando Mendoza will have a 3rd and 7 here. In the shotgun, Dylan Lobby to the left.
Looks like they're going man. 2 over. No, they're not.
Fernando looking right the whole time. Wants to take a shot to the end zone.
It.
Oh, just misses.
Nice throw, too.
Good throw.
Just misses Devin Tompkins.
Gosh, good throw. Man.
Really good throw. That was a bullet just off the outreached hands of Devin Tompkins.
I'm glad first of all, he saw it.
Yes.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing, that ball was the only place it could have been because his coverage. He had good coverage on the receiver.
He did.
Ball would just sailed on him just a tad.
Just a tad. And so when we start talking about evaluation and things like that, maybe if that's a little bigger body receiver, now that's right on the money, right? So it comes down to who you're in practice with.
Off the goalpost.
Hit the post.
Kansei Matsuzawa, the Tokyo Toe, off the goalpost there with an opportunity. Clint Kubiak looks on. Didn't expect to see that. So it was not a long field goal attempt there, but an important miss. Tonight, Mendoza, 10 of 16, 96 yards passing, 1 touchdown. That's a 100 quarterback rating. Ashton Genty on the television broadcast. EA, look at the numbers he put up last year, considering how many times he was hit behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, he must have been at least number 1 or 2 as far as getting touched in the backfield before he was able to get a foothold on bringing it downhill.
Slovis hands it off again, off to the right side. 3 to 4 yard gain. Kiner on the rush. Later in the broadcast, we'll announce the player of the game. Brought to you by Coca-Cola, the official soft drink of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm really looking forward to Ashton Genty this year. I think he has a chip on his shoulder. After all the hits he took last year, he got his body even bigger and stronger to have a monster season if this all works out.
I agree. Everyone's in line, from the GM to the head coach, offensive coordinator. Everyone knows this is going to be a running football.
Slovis is sacked off the back end. Big play as the Raiders attack on defense here. Sloan comes off the edge. Keenan Sloan with a beautiful sack here. Big play for the Raiders defense. We've been looking forward to calling that all night.
Just effort, relentless, just getting after him. Beat the tackle with that second move. You get him upfield, you dip that right shoulder, come underneath, and get the big sack.
It'll bring up a 3rd and 12 for Arizona as they lead 27-14, 13-40 to go in the game here. 3rd and 12 as Slovis is in the shotgun, has plenty of time, dumps it off underneath. Raiders in pursuit, and they'll be short.
That was good. Just get a nice drop, a nice zone drop.
Right.
Everything in front of you and break on the ball.
There you go. There you go.
Arizona looks like they were staying out there for a second. Now they're going to hustle off to the sideline. I'm impressed with Arizona so far in their first 2 preseason games. They've been getting a lot of heat nationally about what they can't do. Devin Tompkins is back deep for the Raiders, and they got a brand new coach who's got a vision of what they're going to do with their running game, and they're trying to set, Eric, a new culture also out there in the desert.
That's what it's really all about. And when you get a young football team, you got to build it around that offensive line, that running game, to allow your quarterback, wherever that quarterback's going to be, opportunities to get one-on-one matchups.
Blake Gilligan with the punt. Tompkins back deep. He'll field it at the 12. Hesitates for a minute. Looks to take off, trying to get on the outside. Nothing there as he's tackled around the 20-yard line.
Looks like we're going to see Aiden.
With the score, Arizona 27, the Raiders 14. There's a timeout on the field. They're listening to Raiders football.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Soaring acrobatics, iconic choreography, and stunning cinematic visuals. This is Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. More than a show, it's the soundtrack you love. Get ready to feel the beat of the songs that define the genre. Michael Jackson 1 by Cirque du Soleil. Performing only at Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Tickets at MJ1.com.
Been hit by a smooth. Hey Raider Nation, we've got a great #1 pick this year, and Ford has them too. That's because Ford is the #1 selling truck brand in Nevada. Ford gives you lots of choices, including F-150, Super Duty, Ranger, and Maverick. A great lineup with versatility, durability, and value. Check them all out at your Southern Nevada Ford dealer today. Based on S&P Global Mobility, retail U.S. new vehicle registrations for the truck vehicle type CYTD October 2025.
America First Credit Union has everything you need to get your money working. And for a limited time, new members get a $150 cash bonus for opening a checking account and $200 more for enrolling in and using direct deposit. If you're ready to do more with your money and get up to $350 cash, head to americafirst.com and become a member today. Subject to membership eligibility, terms, creditworthiness, changing conditions. Additional requirements may apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal. Come see who's next.
Come up here and check it out. You got to come up here.
JT back with you, along with Hall of Famer Eric Allen and the 4-time Super Bowl champ Matt Millen. Aiden O'Connell in for the Raiders. For Arizona, good night for their quarterbacks. Gardner Minshew, 14 for 16, 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Arizona quarterbacks were 25 of 28, 3 touchdowns for 193 yards and a 132 quarterback rating. Albert Owen, also Roman Hemby in the backfield as he gets the pitch to the outside and loses about 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, that first contact there, whoever's leading that toss has to make sure he gets a hold to that edge guy and gives his running back an opportunity to go either inside or outside. Totally missed him on that one.
Chase Robertson, number 86. Roman Hemby has had a really good camp, and I'm looking forward to seeing him out in space here and what we can do. We've been talking about Ashton Genty and Mike Washington Jr., but he's looked good and made a couple of nice plays at camp. Aiden looking right, under pressure, trying to get outside. He's going to jump it off.
Great play, Aiden. That's a great throw.
Yes.
JT.
Yes.
Philip Dorsett just dropped it, hit him right in the chest, face.
Right in the face.
Yeah, right in the face. Dorsett turned around too late, and Matt, you talked about it. Aiden made a good throw under duress.
Oh, Aiden, Aiden's a really good quarterback.
He is.
He's been exposed to a lot. He's seen a lot. He's got experience for a 5-year guy. He's always impressed me. I've always liked him.
When your guy does something he's not supposed to do, like escape like that, you gotta help him out in the end by catching the ball.
Aiden O'Connell, who's had a unique career with a lot of different coordinators, gets a shot here in the fourth quarter, throws it across the middle and caught right around the first down marker.
That's a first.
That's Dorsett.
First down, Philip Dorsett. He bounced back after that.
That's right.
He must have heard you, Matt. You must have been in his ear.
You love that too. Guy makes a mistake, go right back to him.
Absolutely.
Aiden in the shotgun here as the Raiders need some points to get back into this game. 27-14, 11:30 to go here in the game. Aiden O'Connell looking right the whole time. Ball comes out caught over the middle. Looks like another good game for Cedric Jackson. Called his name a lot last year in the preseason, EA, and he's off and running again.
We sure did. Really crisp route right there. Showed Aiden his numbers. Came back to the ball and then was able to finish with some run after the catch.
He's a big kid, too.
He is. He's strong, big upper body there. Can extend the play. He's out to the far right. Dorsett off to the left.
And this is where Aiden's at his best. Checking, calling the plays out, letting everyone know where they need to be.
Aiden O'Connell again in the shotgun. He's got plenty of time looking across over the middle of the field. Deflected, incomplete.
Looked like it went through his hands.
He had time. He had time in the pocket there. Alberto right through his hands. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 as the ball is at midfield.
Aiden is throwing some pretty nice balls right here.
He is.
Clint Kubiak told us in our production meeting how impressed he is with him.
Yeah,
working with him for the first time. And Aiden's gone through a lot, and he's been nothing but a class act and a pro for all the changes that have been made around him. A very smart quarterback, very smart mind.
Without a doubt.
Inside handoff off to the right side.
Good call. That was a good call.
Roman Hemby, solid call, picks up 6 or 7 yards here. Nice run. That'll take us to the 10:30 mark. 27-14 Arizona over the Raiders. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2 in the fourth quarter here live at Allegiant Stadium. Nice crowd still here. Many of them wanted to see Fernando Mendoza, and they were rewarded with that. And Kirk Cousins, if you joined us late, really looked good in his opening series.
He sure did. On the sideline with the baseball cap.
Aiden O'Connell again in the shotgun. They're letting him throw as he looks off to the right and just threw it behind Dorsett. EA looked like a little bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah, right there. Once you come uncovered, it's kind of like you get to your eyes back to the quarterback and he will lead you instead of uncovered and run the route.
Yeah.
Well, they just showed Clint Kubiak here on the monitor, and he's got that big play sheet in front of him. And he wants to get Aiden some good looks here as they're in the shotgun.
4th and 2. They're going to go for it.
Yep.
Which I like.
Aiden on a long snap count here. Aiden with a clean pocket, but now it breaks down. Aiden throws it off to the right. Should be a flag on that play. A lot of contact. Can't believe there wasn't a flag on that play. On that ball out to Dorsett, and Aiden's looking on saying, where's the flag, everybody?
Yeah. Looked like that receiver had a couple steps on the DB, and you just want to get your feet tangled up inside. I've used that many times. I'm telling you, if he's beat, I'm running, I have my head back, but I'm going to try and step in the path of that receiver so he hits the back of my heel.
All right, everyone, the score is 27-14. More action from the field up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now.
Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Nonstop flights from Las Vegas to Santa Maria, one way for as low as $44. Must be purchased by 9/13/2026 for travel between 8/20/2026 and 2/7/2027. Seats and dates and limited restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
Karma Automotive proudly serves as the official luxury electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders. As America's first and only ultra-luxury automaker, from our Cavea 1,000 horsepower Super Coupe to the Rivero, the extended range sedan, Karma blends supernatural innovation with American ingenuity. We are shaping the future of automotive aspiration. For assigned drivers only. Reserve your Karma at karmaautomotive.com.
When it comes to hospitality, entertainment, and gaming, one name stands above the rest. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Its excellence is recognized by national awards, including a Best Casino Outside of Las Vegas title from Newsweek in 2025, and 3 times USA Today's Reader's Choice honors. Plus, it's the only casino hotel with a prestigious AAA 5-diamond rating, over 7,500 slots, A-list entertainment, world-class hospitality. Discover why Yamava is California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Ever see people move an umbrella at a tailgate to cover the beer coolers? Or fill their only sink in a hotel room with ice? It's actually kind of crazy the lengths people will go to make sure their beer is ice cold. But no matter what people do, one thing is pretty clear. Because it's not a beer unless it's a cold beer. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue, to tell you when your beer is as cold as the Rockies. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Beer.
JT with Eric Allen and Matt Millen. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Las Vegas Raiders and the NFL. Arizona with the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 42. Quick handoff up the middle. No gain on the play. Evan Hull just hits the line of scrimmage and gets pushed back.
Yeah, they're going to try to use up as much of this clock as they can right now.
They're going to bring in like 44 personnel.
Hey, Matt, you were just talking about you got to go home and cut 7 acres of grass. They're trying to get you out there on your lawnmower.
Well, I'm thanking them. I appreciate that.
7 acres of grass. Wow.
We got to get up there sometime, JT, to
help
him out.
I want to see it. I want to see it all. Slovis under center here. The Arizona quarterbacks have been the story of the night. Handoff off to the left side. 2-3 yard gain there for Evan Hull again as he's the featured back here in the fourth quarter.
JT, we had what, one sack so far? That's it? Just one?
Just had one in third quarter, yeah. But again, as you said, no Max Crosby. A lot of guys on the defensive ones didn't play much. Brock Bowers played the first play of the game, and that was it.
Yep.
So we expected to see what we would see tonight, but my big takeaway has been the play of Mendoza and especially Kirk Cousins and Jack Bech and Michael Mayer, who really were explosive there early in the game.
Yep.
3rd and 4, as it's an incomplete pass over the middle here.
And the clock stops.
Yep, the clock stops with 8:36 to go.
Good coverage.
Yep.
Arizona will punt here, give the Raiders an opportunity, and Aiden O'Connell to try to get back in this game with over 8 minutes to go. You know, the Raiders were in this situation a lot last year. We'd be sitting here in the fourth quarter, the Raiders EA would be trailing by more than a score and not have the ability to get back in the game. They just didn't. Brock Bowers was injured. They didn't get the quarterback play from Geno Smith. Now that's got to change. If a score looks like this, the Raiders got to get back in the game. Devin Tompkins is back deep for the Silver and Black.
Without a doubt, JT, you have to have that element of quick strike in your offense, either by the running game, which is explosive play, or down the field, big throws.
High punt, it'll take it back. Tompkins is going to let it go, and it's going to settle in there. Arizona, should have fielded it. Arizona's going to field it at the 1 yard line. So Aiden O'Connell, that's a 42-yard punt. Right to the 2 yard line.
He should have set his feet at the 10.
Yeah.
And he came up on it and let it go over his head. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake there. And those are those things that, yes, you have to learn from them, but got to be able to get it done.
Right back to Allegiant Stadium, 27-14. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
Las Vegas business is moving fast, but you can stay ahead at vegasbusiness.com. Introducing Vegas Business, smart local coverage from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, built for the people shaping what's coming next. From gaming and real estate to tech, finance, and small business, Vegas Business connects you to the ideas and insights driving Southern Nevada's economy. Visit vegasbusiness.com for the latest updates and look for the bi-weekly print edition in Sunday's Review-Journal. Vegas Business, innovation, insight, impact.
Rahan Naqvi with Naqvi Injury Law, here to give you some facts before you pick an injury lawyer. Fact 1. A lot of lawyers say they're the best, but only Naqvi won Best of Las Vegas Gold 11 straight times. Fact 2. Over 1,000 of our cases were referred to us from other lawyers. When other lawyers trust you to handle their cases, you should too. Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Naqvi at 702-INJURED.
When it comes to hospitality, entertainment, and gaming, one name stands above the rest. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Its excellence is recognized by national awards, including a Best Casino Outside of Las Vegas title from Newsweek in 2025, and 3 times USA Today's Reader's Choice honors. Plus, it's the only casino hotel with a prestigious AAA 5-diamond rating, over 7,500 slots, A-list entertainment, world-class hospitality. Discover why Yamava is California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Tim Cage back inside our Silver and Black studios with a scoreboard update powered by Cox, proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Patriots and Colts under 2 minutes to go in Foxborough. They are all tied up at 13 apiece. 9 minutes to go, fourth quarter in Houston. The Chargers blowing out the Texans 27-7. Amar Johnson with 2 touchdown runs. They're at the half in Santa Clara. Titans out in front of the 49ers 13-7. Final in Pittsburgh. Steelers defeat the Packers 28-9. Drew Aller, 2 touchdown passes, a touchdown run in Cincinnati. Bengals over the Lions 16-14. Back inside Allegiant, JT, EA, Matt, guys.
Thank you, Tim Cates. As Aiden O'Connell is back right up against his end zone as we start off. Brandon Johnson out wide at wide receiver. Roman Hemby in at running back. Aiden under pressure, throws it out to the right, little high for Shedrick Jackson, incomplete.
He was there.
Little high, but you got to make that catch.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Bo Jackson's great nephew. Matt Millen knows a little bit about Bo Jackson, I can tell you that.
Vincent Bo Jackson. That man loved fishing more than anything. He would fish for anything.
Yeah, we had a guy like that on our team, too. He'd wake up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and be out in the lake or river.
Handoff up the middle to get out from under the end zone there to about the 3-yard line. Big pile on the ground here, as that'll bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Silver and Black.
Bo is an interesting guy. I mean, he was extremely talented, but man, he loved the outdoors, hunting and fishing. He's
a country boy.
And he was in L.A. and he's like, hey, and he had a little bit of a start to go, hey, like Matt, you want to go fishing with me? I'm like, where?
E.J. Williams in a wide receiver. It'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Aiden standing on the goal line in shotgun. 7:39 to go. Raiders trail 27-14. Aiden's looking left, looking to throw a quick slant to Dorsett. Incomplete, and A.J. Cole is going to have to punt out of the end zone here.
These are these difficult times when you're in 3rd and everybody knows what you're trying to do. So the defense drops back in the zone, eyes on you, trying to get some tips and overthrows.
Looking forward to A.J. getting back to the Pro Bowl again this year. He's arguably one of the top 2 punters in all of football.
Without a doubt.
No, he's got a big leg.
He's not afraid to tackle either.
High punt, deep to the 40-yard line. Underneath it and about to be tackled quickly. Amir Smith-Marset trying to make a spin move. Not much there. Raiders special teams right on the play. 56-yard punt for A.J. We take a look at the regular season schedule. Opens up at home for the Dolphins. About time the Raiders get a home opener at the Chargers, at the Saints before the Chiefs come back. And then one of the biggest gauntlets, Matt Millen, I've ever seen in my life. At the Patriots, Super Bowl, Bills, I think the best team in football if it's not the Rams the following week. At the Jets, and then the 49ers, Seahawks, and Broncos back to back to back.
Not an easy schedule there.
No love for the Raiders.
Slovis is still throwing the ball here, throws it out to the left. Nice catch out to the 40-yard line of the Raiders, and Virgil with the reception. You know, you look at that schedule, and guys, the advent of Thursday night football, Sunday night football, we're going to have games on Wednesday and Saturday this year. The Raiders have every game on Sunday, either 105 or 125. No primetime games, no national games.
Yeah. I think when they go to the switching of games, maybe we'll have one late, but we were talking about this earlier about, hey, you know what, your body's going to get adjusted to those 1 o'clock games. You know you're going to get that rest and be able to come out and play at your best.
It's great for Bobby Romansky and his staff. Right?
That's right.
Right.
The best equipment guy in the world.
A legend.
Bobby and Romo, all those guys.
Oh, they're the best.
Oh, yeah, they're the best.
Las Vegas.
Vegas calls a timeout. And getting back to the equipment guy and Zach, who does the field, and his entire staff, when you take a look at what Mark Davis did building not only this world-class stadium, but the headquarters and practice facility. And this has been a big topic for me on the radio. They're starting at 7:30 in the morning. They're the only team in the NFL doing that. EA, does that help? They have no choice. They got to get out on the field before the heat kicks in.
Yeah, for sure. That's what makes being here unique. But their body is going to get accustomed to that, and they're going to be able to get what they need to do, get it done. And if they want to do some extra work, of course you can go right to the bubble and get it done. So this is the best organization right now in football, I think, as far as the facilities, the lunchroom, what they're trying to do with the alumni. It's A1.
2nd and 5, Slovis under center, handoff up the middle, big gain, and a high step over the middle there. Corey Kiner with a nice play here. No flag on the play. He had a little hurdle run there.
He did.
That'll make the highlights.
That was impressive right there.
That was impressive.
That was impressive right there.
30 seconds.
Yeah, that was like a couple years ago with well, we had a guy like that. I played with a quarterback, and he was the ultimate weapon. Randall Cunningham.
Absolutely.
He'd have highlight plays like that all the time.
Guys, the Raiders do a lot in the community. Back-to-school haircuts. The Raiders once again partnered with local businesses to provide back-to-school haircuts and beautician services for local youth as school begins this week. How about that, man?
Already.
I come from back east. It's after Labor Day. These kids start early out here.
They do.
1st and 10 on the 20 of the Raiders. Handoff off to the right side, falling forward for another 3 or 4 yard gain. Corey Kiner again, and what this team does in another Raiders timeout, as you can hear.
30 seconds.
The Raiders had an open practice the other night. Proceeds went to the Raiders Foundation, and the Raiders have been entrenched in this community since relocation approval in 2017. And EA, we were in attendance for the star-studded event at the Silver and Black Gala with Elton John.
Elton John.
And that raised a lot of money for this great foundation.
An amazing job. You know, last year I was at the benefit, and I'm walking out, and I hear Stevie Wonder playing, and I think it's on the PA system. And I saw everybody walking in a different direction than I was walking. And I turned around, and Stevie Wonder is on stage. Oh, man. I hustled right back to get in there to watch Stevie, who performed for another half an hour.
You know what I should tell Mark Davis? Because of Mark Davis, you saw Diana Ross at Cliff Branch's event. You've seen Elton John and Stevie Wonder.
That's right.
You don't have to go to a concert in San Diego.
I don't. Yeah, just a great time. That's what I'm talking about as far as what the Raiders are about, man. Just you can't beat it. I mean, just so many great things that happen here in Las Vegas because the Raiders are here.
Inside handoff on 3rd down to Kiner. He won't get much at all on short. 3rd and 4. He's short of that. Keon Crawford with the tackle. One of the Raiders' draft picks is getting a lot of time here in the second half, and I'm really excited about his athletic ability and what he could do. So Arizona will go for it on 4th and 1 as the clock is moving.
I would too. Even if you don't get it, they got a long ways to go.
Yeah, Raiders have no timeouts left. Arizona has 2 total timeouts. 4th and 1.
At the 5-minute mark here. So
on the 10-yard line of the Raiders, and Slovis again is under center. Kiner's been the player that he's been handing off to. There's a flag on the play. Okay. Someone moved.
He went forward.
So remember last year when we get to
number 48, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Yeah, so when we get the field goal.
Yeah, Chad Ryland will come in for a chip shot here.
Not if we put the ooga booga on him.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Get a block here or something.
Raiders missed a field goal off the post earlier.
Yep.
Arizona playing an efficient game tonight. If they make this, it'll take it to 30-14. 5:12 to go here at Allegiant Stadium. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is no good.
No good.
It is wide right.
Even talking about the ooga booga got him.
There you go.
The Matt Millen curse right there works, and that wasn't even close.
Yeah,
that wasn't even close.
No. Guys, can you imagine what Sebastian would have been able to do inside?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he was already like, you know, he kicked the ball and it seemed like the air was going at the ball. He hit it so hard.
Exactly.
I couldn't imagine him being in this indoor facility. Kicking.
Seabass.
Yeah, Seabass. One of the great characters.
E.J. Williams and Chase Roberts, Philip Dorsett in for Aiden O'Connell with no timeouts. No timeouts as the Raiders have the football, and Clint Kubiak has been drawing it up. Dare Ungumbawaye is out there also for the Silver and Black. Aiden in the shotgun, looking right down the middle, is looking to load up, drops it, caught across the middle of the field. Nice gain for the Silver and Black as they pick up.
Should have gotten out of bounds.
Move the chains. E.J. Williams Jr. thought he could get a few more yards. No timeouts left here.
Ogumbawale.
Aiden O'Connell is perfect in this situation. You won't find many third-string quarterbacks on a depth chart that have this type of experience and knowledge of a new offense. Aiden's going to take a shot again, throws it underneath, and it is caught for another first down. Chase Roberts with a nice reception.
Love the slide of Aiden. See how he slides and gets up for more time, so the route will develop downfield. Really good job.
Ball's on the 24, 1st and 10. Aiden dumps it across the middle of the field. Incomplete.
I think that one was dropped. I'm not sure. But
Chase Roberts could have had that. Yeah, it looked like it went in and out of his hands there, Matt. You're right on that. 4:13 to go, 2nd and 10 on the 24-yard line of the Cardinals. Arizona 27, Raiders 14. If the Raiders can get a score here and an onside kick, they have no timeouts left. You know, Clint Kubiak is calling up plays here to attack the end zone with Aiden O'Connell in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 out to the right. 2nd and 10, 4:13 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, they look like they're bringing their safety.
Yeah.
Oh, Arizona blitz off the end.
House.
Aiden throws it and just misses. E.J. Williams Jr. could have got behind that defense as the blitz came off the right side.
So that's the difference. Maybe in game 1, Arizona's not blitzing.
Right.
Now they've had the opportunity to know what players are able to put pressure on the quarterback. Now they're going to send a little bit more pressure in this situation.
Aiden knew where to go with that ball. It just, he didn't. That to me, that's a missed throw right there. He should have had that.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Aiden in the shotgun, 4:08 to go. This will be a 3rd and 10. As Aiden's looking right, then he pokes back to the center. Arizona's going to sack him about at the 35-yard line. Pocket collapsed here pretty quickly, and Aiden couldn't get the ball out. He's upset about it, but he's calling another play here quickly as the clock is running. 3:50 to go. 28 on the play clock. 4th down, 4th and 21. Aiden O'Connell with 3 wide receivers to the right. He's going to take a deep shot down the left side.
He didn't even know it.
Yeah, to Dorsett, I thought there was a little bump there at the end.
Yes, there was.
It was.
Not getting a lot of help with the flags tonight at all. On a couple of these hand touches here against Raider receivers. The Raiders turn it over on down with 3:36 to go. Arizona 27, Las Vegas 14. Arizona will have a 1st and 10.
Yeah, a lot of these throws that we're going to look at, coach staff's going to look at and say, hey, Aiden was right. You have to get your head around.
100%.
Aiden was right. You got to make sure
that was
you're
the right place to go right there.
Exactly. So Aiden's maybe grade will be a little higher than his actual play on the field because he was in the right, where the receivers need to be more apt at looking back at the ball.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to our suites and our ticket reps who are always working around the clock to make this experience better for all the fans that come in internationally, all the Raider fans that come in from outside this market. Bravo. A great job as always. So Arizona Slovis under center here. 3:36 to go. Handoff up the middle. No gain here. Raiders have no timeouts here. Evan Hull up the middle. Raiders can't stop the clock. Brandon Cleveland on the stop for the Silver and Black. Harvey in at number 1. In the backfield at the safety position, Dalton Johnson, and he's wearing the number of one of the most important players in my life, George Atkinson, number 43. There will never be a broadcast that I do where I don't mention George Atkinson.
That's right.
Slovis under center, single back set. Arizona looking to run out the play clock here. They're taking their time here. 1 second on the play clock. Another run off the left side, no gain.
Good job.
2-minute warning coming up here in about 40 seconds.
Well, they're not going to be able to 32 seconds, so they're going to have to run this play.
It'll be a 3rd and 8 for Arizona as they bring in new personnel. The Raiders understand this should probably just be a run right up the middle. Maybe they can knock a ball out here.
Yep.
Make a play. Play clock under 10 seconds. Game clock at 2:13 and counting. It'll be a 3rd and 8. Slovis under center. Another handoff right up the middle and a big gain. Geez. Big gain. And that should pretty much ice it.
That's it.
A big run up the middle for Corey Kiner.
The 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The score 27, Arizona 14, Las Vegas. More action from the field up next. You're listening to the Las Vegas Raiders Radio Network.
As the official ticket marketplace of the Raiders in the NFL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game. Whether you're cheering on the Raiders at home or away, Ticketmaster has you covered. With Ticketmaster's interactive seat map, you'll get a 360-degree preview of your seats so you can make sure you have the best view of those pivotal plays. Plus, the Ticketmaster app makes it easy to sell or transfer your tickets if your plans change, and the mobile tickets make getting in on game day a breeze. Find tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Raiders. That's Ticketmaster.com/Raiders.
Hey Raiders fans, Jason Horowitz again, reminding you that halftime is a great time to learn more about Raiders themed slot machines developed by Aristocrat from the same team that created Buffalo. Come to slot games where you can pick your team, play your team, and put a whole new spin on just win, baby. Check out the Raiders themed slot machines developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Las Vegas Raiders. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline, 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Raiders football is brought to you by Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, presented by fabulous Las Vegas, the ultimate destination for sports and entertainment. By Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the Las Vegas Raiders and the NFL. By Coca-Cola, the official soft drink of the Las Vegas Raiders. By Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. You in? Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
For a limited time, get 20% off an NFL Plus annual plan. With NFL Plus, stream live out-of-market preseason games, live local and primetime regular season games on mobile and NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games this season. With NFL Plus Premium, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season with NFL Red Zone. Catch game replays and access NFL Pro. Limited time offer ends September 21st. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
JT, Eric Allen, and Matt Millen. Want to thank the great Mike Taylor tonight for spotting. Casey Harrison, unbelievable job, as always, on the stats tonight. We're at the 2-minute warning as the Cardinals lead the Raiders 27-14. Guys, my takeaway tonight, a lot of players saw action, another step in evaluations. And, Matt, a lot of teaching tape going forward here for Clint Kubiak in his first game, preseason as the head coach.
Yeah, and so you always want to learn from the mistakes that were made, but you also want to pat the guys on the back for the good plays. And I think there's some good stuff to take away from this, including that young rookie quarterback. I think Mendoza passed that test.
I agree.
So I think that's a big step there.
Kirk Cousins looked good.
Yes,
and if this was a regular season game, he's not coming out, and he started cooking early. As Slovis takes a knee with 1:57 to go. Also, this is about evaluation. Next week, I'm going with the team to Houston, and that practice is going to be a monster because Houston's front is no joke.
Yeah.
And they're going to come to practice hard. I think that practice, EA, is more important almost than the game that they're going to play.
It really will be because defensively, you'll be able to show exactly what you're about and not have fear of it being leaked on film and tape with the rest of the league. I really think today you're looking at the offense, 21 personnel, 22 personnel, 11 personnel. So they showed you all of the different packages they can get in. Really like the fact that Big Mike was really a pivotal point in that first couple drives where he was catching balls, run after catch was really great. And then, of course, Mendoza did an amazing job.
Yeah, Mendoza looked good. Victory formation for Arizona with under a minute to go. And my big takeaway, too, tomorrow on Raider Nation Radio is that this woke up Jack Besh. This coaching staff wanted him to have a day. He was able to do that, get a touchdown. You mentioned Mike Mayer overall, but the only downside, and the fact that the defense couldn't get off the field and all those completions in a row for Arizona as they got cooking in the second and third quarter.
Yeah, for sure. Really challenged those outside corners in the red zone through 2 back shoulder fades. And so you saw a couple more of those shots downfield that hopefully will be stopped when we get during the regular season.
Our TV crew comes back to radio as it's a national game in Houston. For Matt Millen, Eric Allen, I'm JT. Both teams are out on the field. That's the end of the ball game with the final score, the Arizona Cardinals 27, the Las Vegas Raiders 14. Coming up, we head back to the Silver and Black Studios for the post-game live show. And Tim Cates, Q Myers, Lincoln Kennedy will have a great post-game for you from Allegiant Stadium. You're listening to Raiders football.
Experience the jaw-dropping spectacle in one of the most immersive theaters ever created. Awakening, live in Las Vegas.
The road to Sunday starts on Saturday. See tomorrow's pros as the California Golden Bears take over Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, October 3rd. Before the Raiders kick off on Sunday, start your football weekend with Cal.